Good job. And we welcome you live to Madison Ridgeland Academy, the site of tonight's much anticipated matchup between the 6-1 Jackson Prep Patriots and the undefeated 7-0 MRA Patriots, as we're live at Patriots Stadium here in Madison, Mississippi. And we welcome you inside the press box here for the KDMC Game of the Week, fueled by CenterPoint Energy. Glad that you're with us here tonight, as this is a matchup that a lot of folks have been anticipating for a long time. This is the marquee matchup in MAIS football every single season. I'm Jason Scarborough. Wayne Mackin joining us here in the press box tonight. And Wayne, this is an interesting matchup for Coach Ricky Black and Jackson Prep. They're right in the fray once again, as you expect them to be every year, in the thick of the MAIS championship race. This is an MRA team. They're in a little bit of uncharted water. They're the undefeated champion, and now taking on this Jackson Prep team, typically the roles are reversed.
Yeah, that's right, Jason. MRA's win-loss record with Prep is after the championship is a little bit under 500, but this year they're an undefeated squad, and they got a really great football team. So the big question for MRA fans is, can Herbert Davis and this well-balanced team break the unwanted record tonight? And I expect this to be a real treat for MRA fans and Jackson Prep.
We've got great weather for football here tonight. It's going to drop. It's already dropped into the high 50s by the time we get out of here tonight. They're talking about mid to low 30s in parts of Mississippi. So last week we were here, of course, for our game of the week. Not very good weather. It was rainy and stormy, but we've got, hey, Wayne brought the good weather with him. What can I say? So we've got great weather here tonight, and glad that you're joining us here on the Spirit Media Network. Let's talk about Jackson Prep. The MO for Ricky Black's team this year, Wayne, has been run the football, and let's go ahead and run it some more. But the problem is tonight, 72 of their nearly 180 carries, and Matt Jones, he's out tonight with a broken foot. So they're going to have to go running back by committee and get some plays elsewhere if they're going to have a chance to win.
Yes, absolutely. When your team loses the largest portion of its offense production, it's going to hurt anybody, right? But, it's a major loss. But when your team is built on the run, you better have the next man up mentality. And I think Coach Black understands that, so his team should be up for the opportunity.
Do you think sometimes when a team is faced with something like this, you and I were talking earlier today about Coach Black. He's going for win 400 tonight. Do you think a coach tends to kind of reach his hand in his bag of tricks tonight? Do you expect to see maybe some tricks and maybe some treats tonight?
Yeah, I think you're going to see that. I think, especially with this momentum change with losing his top running back, you're going to, and with all this other stuff about him winning the 400 games, you may see a little hidden there, but the biggest thing I think is he's going to really try to control the clock. He's going to use his run. He's going to be like penicillin. He's going to try to keep it going. And if he can make the plays, if his defense can put up and make some turnovers, I think that should give him. It's going to be a really good game.
Yeah, we'll talk about those defenses when we come back as we continue here in the CenterPoint Energy pregame show. We'll come back, talk about which defense has to make a play tonight. Which one do we expect to stop the opposing offense? It's going to be a good one. MRA hosting Jackson Prep back in 2 minutes here on the Spirit Media Network.
During times of uncertainty, it's comforting to know we have a healthcare system in our community that's been committed to supporting us for well over a century. In this current time, we are standing together, and our bond is stronger than ever. KDMC, caring for our community like no one else can.
I can totally see us cooking in this kitchen.
I can totally see us cooking like pros with natural gas.
Oh, I would love to soak in that tub.
I'd love to save energy and money with a natural gas water heater.
I can imagine cuddling up in here.
Because natural gas heating keeps the house comfortable when we need it.
We have to get this house.
We have to get natural gas.
We're investing in infrastructure to help bring comfort and savings to you. Visit centerpointenergy.com/natural gas benefits. CenterPoint Energy, always there.
Hello, I'm Gary Jolly from the Tractor Store in Richland. Now's the best time of the year to save more with Mahindra, and it all starts with zero. Pay zero down and 0% interest up to 60 months. That's more for less on many of Mahindra's best-selling models, with tractors that deliver more lift, capacity, fuel efficiency, and built-in weight. So get zero down, 0% interest for up to 60 months on Mahindra, the world's #1 selling tractor, Mahindra, available at the Tractor Store in Richland.
The Spirit Media Network is providing coverage of sports, faith, and entertainment like no one else in Mississippi and the Deep South. No other media outlet touches all the bases as we do, from the Friday night lights to rubbing shoulders with the biggest names in college athletics. Be sure to follow us on our multiple platforms, including Facebook, Twitter, our YouTube channel, and by downloading our Roku/Smart TV channel, Spirit Live. Check out our website at spiritmedianet.com for upcoming projects and broadcasts, and stay up to date with what's happening on the Spirit Media Network, where we're changing the game.
And we're back with you here moments before kickoff here. Jackson Prep and MRA, the marquee matchup in the MAIS. A good look at midfield here. A pretty good crowd on hand tonight, Wayne, as some of the restrictions have been lifted. Capacity now allowed at 50% for high school football across Mississippi. We talked about the offense, Wayne, and the pregame a moment ago. These defenses tonight, when you look at these defenses and the opposing offenses they're going up against, you wonder which one's going to make a play. You know, these offenses are pretty good. What do you expect from the defense tonight?
Yeah, Jason, the MRA defense has been flat out nasty getting to the opposing quarterback all year. But what if today's threat is the run? Yeah, so the Patriots are going averaging 6.6 yards per carry for the year. This will be a big test for this strong MRA defense tonight. And for Jackson Prep, this has been a solid defense unit all year long as well, with 11 interceptions and a lot of tackles, 58 tackles, I believe, or more. But MRA has a well-balanced and will challenge Prep by land or air tonight. So turnovers may be the key for this game.
It's going to be fun because this is an MRA team. You mentioned it. They've got over 50 tackles for loss, 25 sacks coming into tonight. And this is a Jackson Prep defense, 11 interceptions. So watching that chess match, you being a former quarterback, it's got to be fun watching that chess match from here tonight, seeing which defense makes the adjustments and which quarterback makes the adjustments.
Yeah, you know, it could be a chess match or it could be a heavyweight knockout bout, you know. So it depends on the turnover battle, who wins it. You know, the old football really doesn't change. It boils down to being able to run the ball, stop the run, and not turn the ball over and make plays on special teams. So those things, if they can get those things done, we should be okay.
We'll take our final 2-minute break of the KDMC CenterPoint pregame or the Game of the Week pregame show as the teams are coming out about to meet at midfield for the coin toss. As we'll come back, give you the starting lineups for tonight's ball game. MRA, Jackson Prep, back in 2 minutes here on the Spirit Media Network.
King's Daughters Medical Center and Brookhaven Urology are pleased to announce the addition of Dr. Joel Duff to their medical staff. Dr. Duff specializes in general urology, kidney stones, men's and women's urological health, and diagnosing and treating urologic cancers. Don't let these health issues restrict your lifestyle and keep you from enjoying life with your family and friends. Dr. Duff and the staff at Brookhaven Urology are here to serve your needs. To make your appointment, call 601-833-5713 today.
A smile is one of the first things most people notice. And for over a decade, Germany Dental has helped change smiles for thousands of people across Mississippi.
I was so embarrassed about my teeth that I never smiled. But now that I have dental implants and cosmetic veneers from Germany Dental, I can't stop smiling. My decision to see Dr. Germany literally changed my life.
Germany Dental, changing lives, one smile at a time. Call 601-825-4746 today.
You often hear about Mississippi's best kept secrets. If you're looking for the perfect place for your next weekend getaway or the just right setting for your wedding reception, look no further than the best kept secret in Mississippi, the Cart Barn Inn. The Cart Barn Inn is tucked away in Bruce, Mississippi, less than 30 minutes from Oxford, and is a full-service bed and breakfast. Each room at the Cart Barn Inn is fully furnished, including flat-screen TVs, microwaves, refrigerators, wireless internet, comfortable seating areas, and docking stations for your smartphones just in case you forgot your charger. Enjoy breakfast in the morning or a nice evening walk in our privately fenced-in courtyard. Enjoy the game outside on our patio area or take a walk on our boardwalk to our private gazebo. Kay Tyler and her staff will meet every expectation during your stay. Call and book your reservation today at 662-983-7829 or log on to cartbarninn.com. Cart Barn Inn, the best kept secret in Mississippi.
Welcome you back to MRA, a great shot. And Chris McDonald's on the field with our wireless cam tonight. And there's a good shot at MRA making their way out onto the field as it's a battle of Patriots versus Patriots tonight here at MRA. Beautiful scene here tonight as the defending champs in the largest classification in the MAIS. MRA undefeated at 7-0. Jackson Prep, their only loss was to Taylorsville. And that was a game that they trailed by, I think it was 3 touchdowns at one point. The Patriots made an effort to come back in the game and win that one. That's their lone loss of the season. This gives us a chance to look at the starting lineups. We'll look at the home-standing MRA Patriots first. Zach Beasley, of course, is the quarterback. He engineers an offensive unit that's put up some pretty big numbers here so far in the 2020 season. I think we're about to pause for the national anthem. We will keep it here and allow you to listen as well. Let's take a glance at the defensive starters real quick. And we'll work that in for you guys here. There's a look at the defensive starters. And we'll pause for the national anthem and tonight's prayer. We will keep it here. Well, if you can't get ready for football after that, your wood's wet. That's what I used to hear, right? Let's get ready for some football. Phenomenal job by that young lady. Yeah. As we were looking at the MRA starting lineups, let's look at the visiting Jackson Prep Patriots starting lineups brought to you by Centerpoint Energy. The offensive starters, of course, when you look at Jackson Prep, this is an offense. Jeffrey Ince moving from his wide receiver spot, Wayne, to that running back spot to fill the hole of the missing Matt Jones tonight. So that'll be a matchup to watch. We'll look at the defensive starters now for the Patriots. This is a Jackson Prep defense. Seth Cook at the outside linebacker. He's got a nose for the football, and he leads Jackson Prep in tackles this season. That's a look at the starting lineups as we are moments away from kickoff here tonight. MRA, they will kick to Jackson Prep. The coaches, we told you a little bit about the coaches. Wayne touched on Coach Davis and Coach Black in the pregame. Coach Black going for win number 400, career win number 400 tonight. And that's a monumental task no matter what level it is, high school, junior college, or college. So we can see history here tonight.
Absolutely. You know, Jason, 400 wins, like you said, no matter where it is, it's an astounding accomplishment. And like I said, you get there by discipline and having a process. And Coach Davis has shown that he has a process here at this school.
Well, the Patriots of Jackson Prep will get the football first. Jason Scarborough, Wayne Matkin, Peter Kazari, Newman Kazari, and Chris McDonald here with you tonight. Chris Bragg on location remotely. As we are all set here between Jackson Prep and MRA. Here's the kick, and we're underway. End-over-end kick going to be taken by Prep just inside the 5. Here come the Patriots with a nice return across the 30, the 35, out to the 37-yard line. And a great return here by Jackson Prep. That's what you want on the opening possession, have great field position.
Yeah, he saw that hole and he hit it. He didn't hesitate. Great run by the kick returner.
So we talked about these offenses in MRA. They're balanced on offense. They can attack you running the football or running the football. Jackson Prep, their MO is running the football. They have not thrown it a whole lot. Here's Maddox, your quarterback. Going to keep it around the right side out to the 41, maybe the 42. Nice pick up there on first down. Yeah. As the Patriots of Jackson Prep, you see on the replay here, just quarterback power right.
Absolutely. Did a great job seeing that hole, making a cut. Tough play for a quarterback. He did a great job on that.
Looks like you were running back in the day there, man. How about that? You had some wheels on you back in the day, man.
Yeah, running scared.
Second down and 5. They're going to run again here. Maddox is met rudely in the hole there. Coming up to make the stop, Hayes Puckett, the free safety for MRA. And Jackson Prep close to that Mississippi Ag first down. I think he's going to be just shy.
Yeah. But they've been averaging 6.6 a carry over the season. And MRA has to stop, and they cannot. If they become third and short, it's going to be a long game for MRA.
So after the spot, they say it is a Mississippi Ag first down. You know, one of the things that you pointed out to me today when we were talking was MRA gave up about 4.5 yards a rush to Hartfield last week.
Yeah.
So this is a much more potent rushing attack that MRA is facing here tonight in Jackson Prep, even without Matt Jones tonight. 1st and 10 at the 46. Maddox got to take the snap and roll to his left. Has a man, lofts it out there. Little contact, no flag. Wanting the flag was Thaxton Birch, and he's not going to get it. Incomplete, 2nd and 10.
Yeah, nice play, but no cigar on that. He did a roll out to the left. He ran the ball several times. They want to pull him up with that little throw, a little wheel route to running back, just a little bit high, a little bit over.
You like the play call there?
I think so. I think you had 2 quarterback runs, and it seems like right now the context is this quarterback's going to take over for that rushing. So it was a good play.
Maddox back to pass, lobs it far side, and it's caught inside the MRA 30-yard line, a Mississippi Ag first down. A big play here. Birch couldn't haul it in on the near side. He does on the far side, and it's a first down.
Absolutely. That was a great play. He looked him off to the left, came back and threw the ball. The receiver made a great adjustment to the ball, made the catch. Great play.
And you and I said it today, expect the unexpected, right? In the game of football, at Prep, they do not throw it a whole lot each game, but they've thrown it twice so far here tonight. A stoppage here. The officials are going to talk.
Yeah, this may be the perfect time. And think about it, they're playing man on them right now. So if the quarterback's able to make these 3-yard runs, and he's going to end up getting this man defense the whole time, it's just pitch and catch.
I've been kind of surprised at the game plan so far. They're just, Prep says, hey, we're without our star player. No problem, and no problem from Maddox here. Inside the KDMC red zone, lowers his head. He's close to the 10. It is first down Jackson Prep, and Ricky Black's squad is on the move.
Yeah, I think we figured out the strategy here. As we look at the replay here, as they run a quarterback dive and makes that cut, he rolls out to the left, pretty good acceleration. And he's a tough guy. He's coming in. He wants the contact. That's pretty good for a QB. I think we know the strategy now. It's going to be the Tebow strategy tonight.
That was pretty effective for Florida back in the day, right?
Yeah, I know.
Just
right?
a little bit.
Yep.
There's a nice shot there from our KDMC field cam. Maddox going to keep here inside the 10-yard line. As Jackson Prep off to a great start here. They got a great return on the opening kickoff, and they moved it down now where it's inside the MRA 10-yard line.
Yeah, absolutely. This is the quarterback's game right now, it looks like. So we kind of going into this, we kind of figured out how they were going to play it, and I think we're kind of seeing how they're going to play this game. So it's going to be on number 7 tonight, it looks like.
You mentioned earlier today, you said you felt like Maddox would play a big part tonight, and it might be running back by committee. We've got a timeout on the field, timeout Jackson Prep. And Jackson Prep on the move here as we're early in the first quarter. We'll take the break with them. Back in 30 seconds on the Spirit Media Network.
Want to save 25 to 30% on your energy bills? Custom Metal Solutions can do it fast with retrofit metal roofing. Throughout the day, asphalt shingles absorb the sun's energy, keeping your attic space hot and forcing your air conditioning to run. Our cool metal roofing product helps reflect the sun's energy, keeping your attic cooler and your AC off. We use top-of-the-line equipment and cut each sheet to your exact measurement to ensure a fast and easy install.
If you want the highest quality metal roofing product on the market, call Custom Metal Solutions today in Flowood.
Back with you here at MRA as Jackson Prep exhausted a timeout there. You surprised they burned a timeout there, maybe to reset things, understanding this is a very, very important possession?
No, I don't. It's kind of, I think the first couple of plays is always scripted on the offensive field. So I think, it's kind of worked out this way. So now they're kind of readjusting and recalibrating. So it's not a bad call.
Got to appreciate the crowd noise here tonight on both sides. Maddox, he'll send Twins out to the left. Maddox got to keep the whole way, protecting that football. He is met in the hole by that MRA Patriot defense. And getting there first, I want to say that was Aldridge, and it was Jude Aldridge. 9 TFLs on the season. He met him in the hole here, says nope.
Yep. Made the right read, made the cut. Great play on the defense on stuffing that play.
So, big play here, third down, and I think they're going to call it we'll call it 6, maybe a long 5, short 6. Can MRA come up with a stop here? Great shot there by Chris McDonald on the field. Maddox rolling to his right. Maddox trying to get the corner, lowers his head. He's close to that Mississippi Ag first down, and Wayne from here, I think he got it.
I think so. He tucked his head at the end. He made that run, good run. Tucked the ball. All right. Yeah, took the hit. I think he got it. Head first. Good job by the quarterback. Excellent pursuit by the defense. That could have easily been a touchdown. But they did a great job pursuing.
Love how Maddox, he's not scared to get dirty. Lowers that head. Under center here, a roundhouse backfield. He's going to turn and hand off. It's in the end zone. And Jackson Prep on the board first. The Patriots of Jackson Prep march it right down the field and score at 6-0. And the extra point coming up.
Yep, straight dive play to the end. Good hole. That's the way to get in there. Push it, shoulders down, get in there. Great job by the running back. Great time for this offense. Good job.
Let's give credit to that offensive line. Mooneyham, Galloway, Simpson, Poole, Oden, and the tight end Nowell as the extra point is up. And it is good. Jackson Prep strikes first. 7-0 over MRA as we will step aside as well. What a start for Jackson Prep as we're back in 30 seconds here. As Prep will kick off coming up in 30.
Want to save 25 to 30% on your energy bills? Custom Metal Solutions can do it fast with retrofit metal roofing. Throughout the day, asphalt shingles absorb the sun's energy, keeping your attic space hot and forcing your air conditioning to run. Our cool metal roofing product helps reflect the sun's energy, keeping your attic cooler and your AC off. We use top-of-the-line equipment and cut each sheet to your exact measurement to ensure a fast and easy install.
If you want the highest quality metal roofing product on the market, call Custom Metal Solutions today in Flowood.
Still good. 7-0, Jackson Prep on top as the Patriots of Jackson Prep score first and go on top 7-0. Impressive drive by Jackson Prep. Very impressed with that drive. Got a great kickoff return, and they just marched it right down the field on the back of the quarterback, Maddox.
Absolutely. Coach Davis, I'm pretty sure he's happy with that. It's scripted out just perfectly on what they want to do. I'm pretty sure they're going to get ready for this next come drive. Let's see what the defense is going to do.
Vincent's going to watch it go over his head into the end zone. And now the MRA Patriots, led by your quarterback, Zach Beasley. Beasley on the year, 82 of 155. Just shy of 1,400 yards through the air, 16 touchdowns and only 4 picks. Completing 53% of his passes. He has carried the ball just a little bit, but his MO is spreading the football around to Zito, Brooks, Toller, Vinson, and the leading receiver for MRA, Davis Dalton, the junior. Dalton is going to split out near side. Beasley in the shotgun. I think that's Latham in the game with him. And it is Latham going to take the toss pitch far side. And he's close to the 25-yard line. We'll call it a gain of 5 yards. Second down and 5.
Nice little pitch here. Go to the left. Running back. Great job hitting that hole. 9 did a great job stepping up and stopping that play on Jackson Prep side as well.
We saw a lot of the Latham brothers last week. They list Rafe Vinson as the starting running back, but they'll go back and forth between number 21, Tyler Latham, and then his brother, his younger brother, number 30, J.J. Latham. A flag is down. And this could be marked off against Jackson Prep. Was it offsides? Let's check here. Good shot by Peter there. The ref will tell us what's up. Yeah, offsides against Jackson Prep, and you know that's going to run Coach Ricky Black crazy.
Right.
Unnecessary penalties. So MRA 1st and 10 after the, actually they say 2nd and short. And Latham with a juke and jive, and he's off and running. Look out! Tyler Latham, one man to beat. Goodbye, Tyler. Touchdown, MRA.
Oh, wow. Great play. But I'm pretty sure Coach Black is really upset right now. They had the perfect defense call. They had a corner. They had a corner blitz right here. He just missed it.
Oh, you called it.
That's 1 minute. That's 2 missed tackles. And then the rest of after that is just a race.
You thought maybe, just maybe, Luke Williams could catch him. But, man, Latham turned on the jets. And with the distance, the extra point is up. And it is good. We are tied at 7 apiece. Jackson Prep and MRA. What a start to this ball game as we'll take a 30-second break here on the Spirit Media Network.
During times of uncertainty, It's comforting to know we have a healthcare system in our community that's been committed to supporting us for well over a century. In this current time, we are standing together, and our bond is stronger than ever. KDMC, caring for our community like no one else can.
What a response by MRA as Tyler Latham came in with 2 rushing touchdowns. He just added his 3rd of the season, and we're knotted up at 7 apiece. And we were talking during the break about what a start to this game, right?
Yeah, you know, in the pregame, we were talking about whether or not this is going to be a chess game or it's going to be a heavyweight knockout fight. But it looks like it's going to be a heavyweight knockout fight if we keep this momentum going here.
Is it hard, going back to when you played, when a game starts like this, how do you keep your emotions in check and not get sucked into the emotion of the game and just stay calm? It's hard not to do, right?
Yeah, I think right now they actually settled down because those first couple of series is when you're letting emotion.
Yeah.
So I think right now they're really sitting down, getting ready to play football.
End over end kick here. Going to be taken by Jackson Prep in the end zone. So what a start. Both teams, I don't think I have anything to fuss about or nitpick, right? to analyze on those first possessions, both teams were spectacular.
Yeah, offensively they were. Defensively, it may be a different subject here. But, you know, we got 2 good defenses coming into this game. Something's going to break, and it seems right now I think the defensive guys or defensive coaches really putting down trying to figure this out.
So Jackson Prep scored on the opening possession of the ball game on the back of Maddox, who's your quarterback. Matt Jones, the star running back, is out tonight with a broken foot.
There it is.
And Maddox going to lob it downfield, and looks like he was trying to hit Birch once again. Incomplete, 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, they're going to hit that eventually tonight because they're playing cover 0 on them. It's just man on man. Yeah, so it's going to be an interesting game here.
2nd and 10. Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah. So that last play, they were in 0. Now they're going to look like they're on a cover 1, but that play's open.
Here's Maddox on the quarterback keeper. Reverses his field. Has some pressure, trying to get a block. Oh, did they get a block in the back? MRA sideline here wanted a block in the back, but Maddox maneuvers his way across the 30, close to the 32. And I want to say he got enough for the Mississippi Ag first down. And he did.
Yeah, we see on defense, MRA, that defensive end has to contain that end. He got drove down on that. We had a quarterback go right, then work left, and go outside. I'm pretty sure the MRA defense right now is pretty bit upset with that.
That MRA may have had a point there. It kind of looked close to a block in the back. Going long again and catching it. Is that Birch again? He's wrestled down shy of the MRA 40-yard line, and it is Thaxton Birch. Coming in, his 15 catches lead the team, and he's got about 3 or 4 catches already tonight on the KDMC replay. He just outfought the defenders.
Yeah, perfect throw. This is how you want to throw a go route. You want to throw it on those numbers. And to give that receiver a chance, that was a great play and a great throw by the quarterback and the receiver.
So much for just running the football, right? They're throwing it too.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything you think is going to happen in a rivalry game just goes the other way. Maddox rolling left. He's in trouble. Heaves it up in the air, and it's going to be knocked down. Dangerous decision there by Maddox as it'll fall incomplete. 2nd down and 10.
Yeah. He probably wish he can take that back. The coach is probably talking to him right now on that. Sometimes as a quarterback, it's best to don't put your team in a bad situation.
Did you ever get screamed at? Did you ever do anything like that?
All the time. Then I learned how to throw it in the stands, like over and over. Too much.
Do people really understand the fear that goes in a quarterback's mind when he's about to be slammed into the ground, or you're just trying to save field position?
Well, as a quarterback, you're taught to don't put your team in a bad situation. You'd rather be 3rd and 10 than 3rd and 20.
There's Maddox, and he is popped at the line of scrimmage and driven back. Woo! Getting there first was number 10, Stone Blanton, the leading tackler. 68 tackles, make it number 69. What a hit.
Great hit. That's how you feel a hole right there, kid. Good job from MRA.
So third down coming up here for Jackson Prep. And this is the biggest distance they've faced so far on a third down. I mean, we're early in the first quarter, I understand, but.
Yeah, it seems like their defense has made some adjustments, they make some stops. This is where you really want Prep to be. Third and long, right? But if you're giving them 3.5 yards a carry, you're averaging out a first down every play. So I'm pretty sure MR made some great adjustments here, and this is where they want them from now on.
Jackson Prep has just burned their second timeout here in the first quarter. Tell you what, we're going to take it with them back in 30 seconds on the Spirit Media Network.
When it comes to cooking meals, drying clothes, heating water, and my home, nothing beats natural gas from CenterPoint Energy. It's my most affordable energy option. It costs less to use than electricity, propane, and heating oil. So if you already have natural gas, keep it. If you're replacing an appliance, choose it. Natural gas, your best choice. Safe and affordable, rest assured.
For more on the benefits of a natural gas home, visit centerpointenergy.com/natural gas benefits. CenterPoint Energy. Always there.
So is that the head coach right here?
Back with you here at MRA. We were talking during the break. Prep's burned 2 of their allotted 3 timeouts here in the first quarter.
Yeah, well,
don't know what to make of that.
Well, if you're averaging 6.6 yards a carry, I don't know if you got something in the playbook this long.
Trips left, Maddox back to pass. One-on-one coverage far side. Some contact and no flag, incomplete, as they were trying to hit, I believe that's the tight end on that far side. No, that's number 89 for Jackson Prep. I believe that's Robert Thomas.
Yeah, he look left, he's throwing right. If you probably want to take it back, you want to put a little less air under that. You want to get it a little bit more firmer so that receiver can head it right there on his shoulder pads.
So we have our first punt of the night.
First punt.
Yeah. With 5 minutes and change here in this first quarter. Well over halfway through this first quarter. We're knotted up at 7 apiece. Latham going to call for the fair catch. Take it inside the 10, around the 7 or 8 yard line. We'll say the 7 yard line. And so MRA, second offensive possession coming up here.
Yeah, that's a win for MRA.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yep.
So let's see what Coach Davis and offensive coordinator John Weaver come up with here. Great ball game so far, and we expected that it would be.
Absolutely. Let's see what they come out in this play right here. It looks like they got a cover 2 shell here.
Great shot down the line there. As the pitch near side, that's going to be the younger Latham with a big carry here. Out across the 10, close to the 15, right at the 15. Going to be about 3 yards shy of the first down. We'll call it second down and 3.
We got a player down here. Hit the hole up like somebody rolled over his ankle there.
That's not good.
Over his ankle and I'm not for sure.
So we've got an injury on the field. They are tending to an MRA Patriot. I want to say that that's Latham. Is that Latham? Yeah. That is going to be the younger Latham here, J.J. Latham, the sophomore. And looks like he's going to bounce up, so we will keep it here. Certainly hope he's okay. I think he'll be back at some point in this game. So, second and 3 coming up here. They'll wind the clock. So the younger Latham will be spelled by his older brother, Tyler Latham, who's got the touchdown run earlier tonight. He will take the carry here, following his blockers. He's got a big gap again, and he's out to the 30 with the Mississippi Ag first down.
It's a nice play. You got the Latham brothers here. That's you got one out. Hopefully be back. You got the other one come in. Just got a first down on them. Great job.
And you wondered what they were going to do on offense there. They didn't do anything fancy, being backed up to their 7 or 8 yard line on the punt. They didn't change a whole lot of anything. Here's Latham coming near side, out to the 40, spins his way across the 40 to the 44. He's got another Mississippi Ag first down, back-to-back Mississippi Ag first downs as you see the KDMC replay.
Yeah, they're spreading them out. Easy draw. Running back takes it, hits the hole. They're gonna make some changes. It seems like they're about to set them up for something. They're spreading them out. They're hitting the box.
Quick pass far side to the tight end. Big tight end here. We saw him last week, Pax Hughes, the sophomore. He's close to another Mississippi Ag first down.
Yeah, he's a big guy.
They line him up to the left as MRA on the move. Quick pass here near side to Vincent in Jackson Prep territory. He's got the Mississippi Ag first down near the Jackson Prep 45-yard line. MRA on the move here as we're knotted up at 7 apiece.
Yep. Quick swing, quick screen to the receiver. It seems like they're working them. They're trying to soften them up a little bit. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a long ball here pretty soon.
So now they're going to send Hughes in motion to the near side of the formation, and we have a timeout, MRA. So we will take it with them. Back in 30 seconds here on the Spirit Media Network.
The Spirit Media Network is providing coverage of sports, faith, and entertainment like no one else in Mississippi and the Deep South. No other media outlet touches all the bases as we do, from the Friday Night Lights to rubbing shoulders with the biggest names in college athletics. Be sure to follow us on our multiple platforms, including Facebook, Twitter, our YouTube channel, and by downloading our Roku/Smart TV channel, Spirit Live. Check out our website at spiritmedianet.com for upcoming projects and broadcasts, and stay up to date with what's happening on the Spirit Media Network, where we're changing the game.
Back with you here at MRA. Jackson Prep and MRA tied up at 7 apiece. MRA started this possession, Wayne, at the 7-yard line, and they've already marched it to the Jackson Prep 45. Jackson Prep, they have burned 2 of their 3 timeouts here this first quarter. Beasley, pump fake, now wants to go long, throws into double coverage, and there's a flag. Intended receiver, Wayne, looks like it was Trey Zito who had a touchdown reception last week.
Yeah, as we just mentioned, it seemed like they would set them up for something, trying to go for the long ball, and they came back with that long ball. But the good thing was Prep was in the right defense there in a 2-shell. They didn't go for it.
You think that was interference?
I'm an offensive guy, so I'm going to tend to the offense.
Yeah, you're gonna lean and say, yeah, it's a flag.
But that's the perfect thing on why you want to throw the ball to the numbers. It puts a lot of pressure on the defense and the referees to make that call. So if I'm a coach, you want to, if you're out here listening to whatever, young kids, if you want to throw the streak ball, they want to talk about coaches throwing it to the numbers. But,
they threw it against MRA.
Oh.
Offensive pass interference.
Oh, well, Let me scratch that, what I said.
We were up here making good points, and they just scratched all that, right? This is a big penalty, Wayne. They were at the Prep 45, and they moved it back 15 yards to their own 40, so 1st and 25 now.
Yeah, you rarely see that getting offensive pass interference on that, but hey.
Unless you're playing against Alabama.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
You didn't have a problem with Alabama, though, back in your day.
Yeah.
I think you're one of the few that can say that, right?
Yeah, Alabama's.
Oh, Latham is absolutely laid out.
Mama, there goes that man.
Oh, my goodness. Braden Mabry, KDMC replay.
Mama, there goes that man. Oh, number 40.
Goodness gracious. Wow. I don't know what more to add to that, but wow.
I think he's woke up right now, huh?
Goodness gracious. They say no gain, 2nd and 25. Did Latham get the number of that bus, I wonder? Here's Beasley back to pass, trying to set up the screen, and it's bobbled and nearly picked off. Guess who's there again? Braden Mabry, the senior, 6 tall, 200 pounds.
Watch him. He's just reading. He's seeing. He got his man. He attacks the ball. That's a great play by the middle linebacker, number 40 from Jackson Prep. Playing defense, disciplined ball. That's what it's all about on defense, playing disciplined ball.
Tyler Latham is going to be tired of seeing Mabry after this possession, and we still got 3 quarters to go after we exhaust this first quarter with 2 minutes and change. 3rd and a throw back to Rankin County. Beasley, pump fake. He's in trouble. He's going to be sacked. Getting there was William McHenry, the senior defensive tackle. He had a half sack coming in. Now he's got 1.5 sacks.
See, look, he's looking to the left, going back to the right. He just lost time. Technically, you only got 2.5 seconds to throw the ball. So when you're adding that fake in there, you got to be able to make that decision and get rid of it. Usually when he does is when he throws it, he looks left and throws right. But when you add that fake in it, you're taking off a half a second. So you got to be in a decision of where you're going with the ball.
How hard is that to get that clock programmed into your head? Here's the punt by MRA, and it is straight up in the air and going to come out of bounds here on the near side, on the MRA side. Let's see where they spot it. Goodness. They're going to put it out at the 47 of MRA. The pressure was on by Jackson Prep. And I don't know if he got a piece of it, but now Jackson Prep with outstanding field position. There's a look at the KDMC replay.
Yeah. Somebody should call Peter, but Peter out of bounds.
Did you see, did he just shank it, or did he have reason to rush it?
I think he wanted to have that back. But, that's part of football, right?
That's part of football. So Maddox going to hand off to Ince, coming near side with a nice hole. He'll be ushered out of bounds at the 40-yard line. A gain of, we'll call it 7 yards. It'll bring up 2nd and 3.
Yeah, that's interesting. It's coming in. It was a small sample size. He's averaging 8.8 yards a carry. Matt Jones is averaging 8.5.
So they were neck and neck.
Neck and neck. Small sample size, but 7 yards, not bad.
Well, he's got speed to be moved from wide receiver. As Maddox under center going to hand to the fullback, and he's got the Mississippi Ag first down, no problem. I think that's a new fullback in the game. Normally it's Mabry in the game for Prep. Here's number 29 on the carry, Chris Peels, the senior fullback. So it's a Mississippi Ag first down. And they've used everything tonight. The fullback, they've thrown the wheel route, the quarterback.
Yeah, but now you see they're getting back to the good old-fashioned eye.
Here's Ince taking on defenders as he gets to the 34-yard line. A minimal gain, but you feel the momentum starting to shift a bit here, Wayne. Jackson Prep seems to have Uncle Mo on their sideline right now.
Absolutely. Coach Black, they had a good script coming out. Now they're going back to the basics here with a tight formation. I wouldn't be surprised that they go back. They try to go back to see what worked, but it's hard to run that quarterback 30 times a game without him, They're going back to I formation again. No, flea flicker. Maddox in trouble. Just heaves it towards the middle of the field. Second time he's done that. The pressure was coming from Blanton, and I want to say that was also Braden Waters getting there. Incomplete. 3rd down and 8 coming up. Well, there goes the first trick right here. We got to drive and pick back to the quarterback. We just the offensive line kind of fell a little bit short right there. Didn't give the quarterback time to look up the field and make a play. Pretty good job of the quarterback getting rid of the ball and not let it be third and long versus 3rd and 20.
So MRA, can they get a big stop here? With 37 ticks here in this first quarter, Maddox back to pass, going to lob it near side, kind of a lollipop. Some jostling between the receiver and Latham, who's in the game in the defensive secondary. The intended receiver here was, I want to say that was, can't really see the number from Prep here, but it's incomplete. 4th down, they're kind of in no man's land here just a little bit, right?
Yeah, absolutely. They have, that throw right there. I wish, they're going for it, it looks like.
Yeah, no man's land. Yeah. Do you like the call?
7-7 rival game.
Why not, right?
Why not? 400 win.
Hey, Coach Black going for win 400. He didn't get there by not risking it. Maddox going to throw far side, trying to get it to Birch, who has it again.
Let it rip.
Birch is having a night. It's 1st and goal inside the KDMC red zone.
Right. Throw it to the numbers. Make a play. Yep, there it is.
Unbelievable.
Yep.
Birch is having a whale of a night so far. We'll see if the Patriots of Jackson Prep, his 1st and goal, can squeeze off one more play before the quarter here.
They're throwing those back shoulder throws, and about 50%.
They may not snap it before. Oh, they're going to get a play off. Maddox rolling to his left, looking, throws towards the end zone off the hands of Vince, the intended receiver. And that's how this first quarter comes to an end. We are tied at 7 apiece. Jackson Prep and MRA tied up as we'll head to the second quarter here in 30 seconds on the Spirit Media Network.
I can totally see us cooking in this kitchen.
I can totally see us cooking like pros with natural gas.
Oh, I would love to soak in that tub.
I'd love to save energy and money with a natural gas water heater.
I can imagine cuddling up in here.
Because natural gas heating keeps the house comfortable when we need it.
We have to get this house.
We have to get natural gas.
We're investing in infrastructure to help bring comfort and savings to you. Visit centerpointenergy.com/natural gas benefits. CenterPoint Energy, always there.
We get ready for the second quarter here. Jackson Prep MRA, the first quarter, Wayne, was everything we expected and maybe a little more, right?
Absolutely. Heavyweight knockout fight. It looks like it's going that way. Coach Black did a great job with script. MRA came back with a great run. I think we're up for a good treat tonight.
And what's crazy is we were talking today, and we felt like Jackson Prep, they were just going to run the football because that's been their MO. But Thaxton Birch, the senior wideout, has had a whale of a game so far tonight. And now it's 2nd and goal right at the 8-yard line for Jackson Prep.
Having a little miscommunication at the line of scrimmage.
They're going to have trips out to the left. Maddox going to keep down close to the 6-yard line. Minimal gain. It'll bring up 3rd down and goal.
Yep. Trips left over here, and they did a little counter quarterback here. Let's see how it looks on the replay if it pulls up.
So it's 3rd and goal. I know I'm probably out of bounds by saying this, but do you think that they may line up and go for it on 4th and goal if they don't get it here? Roll the dice again?
Well, it's a numbers game. It depends on whether or not they think they can stop them on defense.
There's a good goal line shot here, and you saw one of the MRA coaches run past our sideline camera operator, Chris McDonald, on the field and call a timeout. So I believe that was MRA that called timeout. So that'll be their second timeout. So both teams now here early in this second quarter with only one timeout remaining.
Yeah, most of the time you want to keep those timeouts a little bit more tight to your pocket, but you get a couple more after halftime. So in a rivalry game, the biggest thing they want to do is not make mistakes, right? So, the quickest way to lose a game is turn the ball over. So if you're not really for sure miscommunicating, call time.
There's a flag on the field that we apparently missed. Illegal substitution against Jackson Prep. Peter caught that one for us. And so now Coach Davis is talking to the head official. How do they want to mark it off? This changes this play call completely, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Now we know why the coach was running.
So they're still meeting with the officials here. That's a great shot by Peter to get in on that conversation. MRA, they're still going to be charged a timeout. Coach Davis is like, wait a minute now. Why am I charged a timeout? So the officials are talking it over. What'd you guys do in the huddle when you were waiting on the officials to figure it out and get it right? What's going through your mind?
Assignments. You know, it obviously depends on what type of position you was in, but biggest thing is making sure you get your assignments and you're able to communicate it to the team. A couple guys maybe thinking about what they're doing the night after, but most of the time everybody's focused on the assignments. I'm pretty sure right now they have the play at hand, so I'm pretty sure in their mind they're thinking about how to attack that play and get it across the goal line.
It's a good shot at the student section there. All right, we're back in live action here. Maddox trying to get to the corner, and he's not going to get there. He'll be smacked down right at the line of scrimmage, and guess who? The junior Sam linebacker Stone Blanton got there and sniffed it out.
Yeah, they did a great job on that. He stretched them out at the end, but they had a great pursuit run and got to the quarterback on time.
So attempting the field goal here is Louis Gatlin. He's only attempted 2 field goals this year, Wayne, so he's got the leg along a 46. High snap, the hold is down, the kick is away, and it is perfect. Jackson Prep gets the field goal and their first lead of the night as Jackson Prep on top now 10-7 as we take a 30-second break here on the Spirit Media Network.
A smile is one of the first things most people notice. And for over a decade, Germany Dental has helped change smiles for thousands of people across Mississippi.
I was so embarrassed about my teeth that I never smiled. But now that I have dental implants and cosmetic veneers from Germany Dental, I can't stop smiling. My decision to see Dr. Germany literally changed my life.
Germany Dental, changing lives, one smile at a time. Call 601-825-4746 today.
10-7 now, Jackson Prep on top of MRA as the Patriots. We got a battle of the Patriots here tonight. Field goal there by Gatlin to give Jackson Prep the lead. So it'll be interesting to see. MRA, they have not trailed a whole lot this year. So it'll be interesting to see how they respond to being down here.
Yeah. They came out pretty conservative from what we talked about earlier in there. So let's see if they open it up, get back into the offense.
There's a nice return by Vincent across the 20, just shy of the 25-yard line. It's interesting when you look at the season for MRA. They opened up with that exciting win against Trinity Christian out of Texas, and I don't think anybody expected them to hang in that game, and then they pull it off. They completely destroyed the 4A champion out of the Public School Association, Corinth. That game was on the road, so their schedule, they've had an interesting schedule so far. They've had some blowouts. They've had maybe a couple of close games, but they're not used to being behind, so it'll be interesting to see how they respond here. Beasley back to pass. Going to roll to his right, throw downfield, trying to hit his receiver. What a catch! High pointing the football is the leading receiver, the junior Davis Dalton, Mississippi Ag, first down.
Great play again. Looks left, goes right, pulls over, get a little guy receiver comes open, makes a great throw. Great catch by the receiver. We always talk about catching the ball at the high point. He caught the ball at the high point.
So now MRA on the move. The handoff coming near side. That's a new running back in the football game. There's a flag down inside the 40, down to the 35. On the carry is Hatcher Swanson, the junior. We saw him late in the football game last week against MRA. And this flag, normally, an offensive player like yourself, you know what that flag is going to be, right?
Yeah.
Probably coming back.
Yeah. You hate that, like I said, when you're a player and you got to get a good 10, 20 yards and you got the flag.
Did it ever drive you just completely insane? Would it be an official from the opposite side of the field would throw a flag?
Like, how did you see that? Yeah. Well, you know, that's holding on every play.
Oh, sure.
It's just a matter of do you get away with it or you don't.
So 1st and 15 now, ball sitting squarely at the midfield stripe. Beasley and crew down by 3 now. 10-7, Jackson Prep just took the lead moments ago. Beasley's got trips to the far side. Back to pass. Beasley hit as he throws, lets it go, and it is it caught? Goodness gracious. Threaded it in between double coverage. Coming up with it is Rafe Vinson, the senior running back and apparently wide receiver as well.
Yeah, that was a great play call by the offensive coordinator. You had 2 safeties. The weakest point in a two-back safety is the middle of the field, and he hit them right there before they were able to engage him.
Quick pass here near side as we're back to live action. Caught by some new receiver in the game, Ty Brooks, junior wide receiver. Gain of 5. Bring up 2nd down and 5 as they are in the KDMC red zone now. Phenomenal ball game so far, and we expected this.
Yeah.
Beasley's going to have trips once again to the far side. Got an option pitch, ball's on the turf, and Swanson is able to come up with it. The pitch relationship wasn't quite right there, was it?
No, it wasn't, and he pitched it blindly. You know, when you're doing it, you got to take on that hit, and you got to look at your running back and make that pitch. He kind of pitched it blindly, and the pitch relationship was off.
So the Patriots of MRA facing 3rd down and 8 now. Beasley, straight drop, has time, now going to take off and run, and he's got room. He's to the 10, lowers his head to the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal. MRA as Beasley with the Mississippi Ag 1st down.
Yeah, he made a decision. He made a decision. He didn't like what he saw. You know, he looked down the field. He didn't like what he saw. And he made a play with his feet. That's a great job by the quarterback. And at the end of it, look at here, he tucked his shoulder and took a hit.
It's going to be a direct snap to Vinson, and he's close to the goal line. Did he get in? I don't think that he did. He's going to be just shy of that goal line. So to bring up 2nd down and goal just outside the 1.
Yeah, I don't see him running. I don't see him passing right now. I don't see him passing, but who knows? Oh, they got somebody slot open right there.
Vinson again and hurdles his way somehow, spins into the end zone. He was hit at the line of scrimmage, Wayne, and moved the ball across the pylon. Touchdown, MRA.
Yeah, you know, he got number 2 on. He's kind of looking like a Cam Newton play right there. You know, just straight catch and go down the middle as a dive. Great job by number 2.
So the Patriots back on top now. Trying to add this extra point here. Extra point is up, and it is good. MRA right back down the field, and they lead now 14-10 over Jackson Prep here this 2nd quarter. We step aside for 30 seconds here on the Spirit Media Network.
Want to save 25 to 30% on your energy bills? Custom Metal Solutions can do it fast with retrofit metal roofing. Throughout the day, asphalt shingles absorb the sun's energy, keeping your attic space hot and forcing your air conditioning to run. Our cool metal roofing product helps reflect the sun's energy, keeping your attic cooler and your AC off. We use top-of-the-line equipment and cut each sheet to your exact measurement to ensure a fast and easy install.
If you want the highest quality metal roofing product on the market, call Custom Metal Solutions today in Flowood.
$14-10 now. MRA back on top. And this has been back and forth. You know, Wayne, you talked about it. You said this could be a back and forth kind of heavyweight fight. And so far, that's been the case.
Yeah, and, you know, nothing else. You know, this is a rival game, and you got the emotions coming in. I'm pretty sure the coach did a great job of getting their team prepared. And you got 2 defenses here that's, you know, it's going to be a lot of pressure, so it's going to be a good game.
Back and forth we go as MRA will kick it deep now. Going to be kind of a short kick taken by Jackson Prep and spinning his way just shy of the 20. Great coverage here by MRA as Jackson Prep will start near the 20-yard line on offense. So 14-10. And here's what's interesting so far is neither team has really kept to their MO. We've seen MRA. They're used to spreading it around in the air. They've run the football quite a bit. One of their touchdowns was a 80-yard run by Latham. And then Jackson Prep, they've thrown it more than we thought they would.
It's been vice versa kind of deal right now, right?
Go figure. Maddox from the shotgun, going to lob it, trying to hit. Looks like that was Birch again, and it was almost intercepted. Great coverage out there by MRA's number 14, Cam Covey.
Yep, you see, this is about their 4th time going to that play. It's been open the last 3. It looked like MRA did a good job of adjusting. The last 3 times they did that, they were in cover 0. And this time it seemed like they had a free safety in the back to stop that play.
So 2nd and 10. And they've hit that play a couple of times already tonight to Birch, who's had, I'll check with our friend Bobby Gross, the technical director, statistician extraordinaire for Jackson Prep, and just see what kind of half Birch is having so far. Maddox fakes, steps back, has Birch, and it's incomplete, and their legs get tangled up, incidental contact. Birch is no doubt the go-to guy right now for Jackson Prep.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, you got man coverage. Quarterback let him a little bit. If he would have brought him over across the numbers, give the receiver a good opportunity to get the ball, that might have been a touchdown.
So 3rd down and 10 now. And I feel like this is a really, really big play because they've typically traded the barbs back and forth, right? So if you give this football back to MRA, if you're Jackson Prep, and then MRA can score, then it get a little distance, right?
Absolutely.
Important play here. Maddox throws long, trying to hit Birch again, and he's just nowhere close. 3 passes to Birch on this possession, all incomplete, and all were pretty much airmailed, right? What do you make of that when you're a quarterback and you're throwing it over the receiver's head? Is it just he's not open and you really don't have a chance, or what do you attribute that to?
Well, I think it's a lot of things. I think the biggest thing, you got to calm down a little bit. Biggest thing as a quarterback, give your receiver an opportunity to make a play. He's going to have more chances at that, Jason, because they're going to play man on him.
So Jackson Prep will punt this one away. Hayes Puckett with his heels around the 48-yard line. Not a very good punt, but takes a Jackson Prep roll inside the 40 down to the 39-yard line. And that is where MRA will take over. So Coach Davis's squad has a chance to tack on to their 4-point lead. And now you feel like, do you feel like now is when the chess match really starts here, middle 2nd quarter, close to the middle part of the 2nd quarter here?
I think so. I mean, everybody's settled down. Everybody showed their cards right now. So right now it's going to really focus on the chess match and making the right plays and not turning the ball over.
Here's Beasley. Going to take the shotgun snap and hand off to Swanson with a big hole. Swanson into Jackson Prep territory with the Mississippi Ag 1st down. So big carry here by the junior running back. As you see the KDMC replay here, started right and cut it back.
Yeah, it's a great job by the running back. That hole was open. It was a wide open hole.
Beasley going to hand off again to Swanson with a big hole. Swanson to the 35, and he goes backwards and is rudely met by number 20, Seth Cook for Jackson Prep, but it's another Mississippi Ag 1st down.
Yeah, I think they got something there. This sweep play to the running back is working pretty well. I think that's also adding to the reason why we're not seeing the offense that we've been seeing with MRA. It's working. The run is working right now.
Play action, back to passes. Beasley goes long, has Dalton. Touchdown, MRA! 34-yard touchdown pass to Dalton. And that'll be his 8th touchdown catch of the season that leads the team.
Yeah, great play, great call by the offensive coordinator. You had 2 big run plays. So guess what? You go over the top for 30 after that.
Extra point attempt is up, and it is good. 21-10 now. MRA on top of Jackson Prep. Just inside, right at 6.5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. We take 30 seconds and come back with more here on the Spirit Media Network.
During times of uncertainty, it's comforting to know we have a healthcare system in our community that's been committed to supporting us for well over a century. In this current time, we are standing together, and our bond is stronger than ever. KDMC, caring for our community like no one else can.
Back with you here at MRA, and now Coach Herbert Davis's squad. They got to feel pretty good, up 21-10 now. Prep took that lead 10-7, and then back-to-back touchdowns by MRA.
Yep, they're doing a great job of getting back into their identity. MRA is very powerful. We said they're very balanced, and they're starting to show that right now with Jackson Prep. Jackson Prep's going to have to make those plays on man coverage in order to get this, keep this in the game.
Dalton, after catching the touchdown pass, is going to kick off here. It's going to be taken by Jackson Prep around the 2-yard line. Here's a big return by Burge. Out across the 25, close to the 26. That's where Ricky Black's squad will take over 1st and 10. Jason Scarborough, Wayne Mackin, the Kazari brothers, Newman Kazari and Peter Kazari here in the press box with us. Chris McDonald on the field tonight with our KDMC cam. Gorgeous night for football.
Great day for football. Great
Wasn't it gorgeous today?
Yeah, absolutely.
Kind of started out cloudy. 4 receivers set here for Maddox. Quick pass here near side, trying to get the receivers involved. And he stripped. The football is taken away. The football is taken away by MRA. It's a turnover. And MRA with the strip and the recovery.
Oh, where's the turnover chain at, Jason?
Wow. Here's a look at the KDMC replay.
He's fighting for it.
That's Latham that came up with it.
Yeah. He had enough sense to pull. He saw the ball and pulled it and took it. That's a great awareness by MRA defense. You know, they always coach, they always tell you, hey, if you see the ball, strip it, take it, hit it, punch it.
The intended receiver there was Kendarius Smith, senior tight end, and he caught it, but Latham came up with the play. Latham's back in the game at running back as Beasley back to pass, rolls right, has a man open. Oh, what a play and ability to navigate there as he finds this open receiver. Street Toller, the junior wideout, with a Mississippi Ag first down.
Yeah, it looks like the quarterback is starting to feel a rhythm. He had number 11 open at the end, but he didn't want that play. He wanted something big. He rolled out to the right, and he made an excellent play to number 12. And with a little bit of yak at the end of it.
Yeah, a little yak yardage. Inside that KDMC red zone, Latham is to the left shoulder of his quarterback Beasley, who pitches to Latham, untouched, into the end zone. It's a 2-touchdown night for Tyler Latham. He had the fumble strip, or the strip and the fumble recovery, and now he caps it off with the touchdown run, and he says, keep feeding me, keep feeding me.
Yeah. Those holes are opening up very well for MRA. And, you know, it's really working right now for MRA. They can pretty much do what they want right now. I'm pretty sure Jackson Prep, they need to tighten up, and they need to lock down and get a better grip on this defense.
Let's take a look at the KDMC replay, and then we're going to toss it to break, but here's Latham on the pitch, and he didn't get touched, Wayne.
Yeah, did you notice the quarterback? He actually looked at the running back when he pitched it. It's very important.
The Spirit Media Network is providing coverage of sports, faith, and entertainment like no one else in Mississippi and the Deep South. No other media outlet touches all the bases as we do, from the Friday Night Lights to rubbing shoulders with the biggest names in college athletics. Be sure to follow us on our multiple platforms, including Facebook, Twitter, our YouTube channel, and by downloading our Roku/Smart TV channel, Spirit Live. Check out our website at spiritmedianet.com for upcoming projects and broadcasts, and stay up to date with what's happening on the Spirit Media Network, where we're changing the game.
Back with you here at MRA, and it's all the home team Patriots so far, 28-10. It was 10-7 just moments ago, Wayne, and we look up and it's 28-10.
Ooh, yeah, MRA is kind of opening it up right now. This is something Coach Black is going to have to readjust at halftime, get that defense to be able to make some plays. We talked about it at the beginning of it, turnovers. We cannot have turnovers when you lost 600 yards.
Pretty good return here by Jackson Prep out to about the 25-yard line.
Yep. So, he's going to have to make some adjustments at halftime to actually look at that, because if not, with this high potent offense MRA, they may run away with this, Jason.
Here's what's interesting. Jackson Prep leads the all-time series 38-10, and they've won 2 in a row. MRA has never, we talked about it in the pregame, they've never beaten Jackson Prep 3 straight. That's insane to think. When you look at the talent that's come through this MRA program, quick pass here near side, caught, and spinning forward close to the Mississippi Ag first down. On the reception here is number 46 for Jackson Prep. That's going to be Trey Bridges as you look at the KDMC replay.
Nice little hitch route to 46. He turns it and makes a nice little, get a couple of yak, good play. It's really going to turn on this quarterback to be able to make some plays down the field to get us back in, get him back in.
MRA's largest, I know this is early, quick pass far side is, hit and stuck immediately as Jackson Prep making the catch, but hit immediately. A little pushing and shoving going on there.
It looks like Coach Black's trying to get his quarterback in a little bit of rhythm. You saw 2 hitch plays. It wouldn't surprise me after this he's going to try to get him something mid-range down the field. But in order for Jackson Prep to get into this game, number 7 is going to have to make some plays downfield, and two completions in a row. That's a great job. I would see this coming again.
And Maddox, he's had a couple of big throws to Birch tonight. Stands in the pocket there and throws, and low, incomplete his target there, misfiring to Luke Williams. It'll bring up 3rd down and 5. But he's completed some passes to Birch that, were honestly some really big plays. He's just, like you said, trying to get him in a rhythm here again.
Yeah, he's doing a good job. He came out hot. He's running the ball. It's just, you can tell he's trying to get him in a rhythm, give him some easy layup throws. It's the mid-range that he has to be able to connect. There's a couple of plays that if a couple inches there, will continue to play the drive.
Maddox on a 3rd down and 5. He is in trouble, loses the football. It's picked up by MRA on the bounce. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, see, he kind of got stuck there. And one thing, rule of thumb is a quarterback, 2 hands on the ball at all given times. He kind of got stuck in the gray area, and MRA did a great job going for the ball. Great job, MRA.
Drew Peacock came up with the crazy carom there as the ball bounced up right to him. You thought for a second there he was going to take it the distance, but Peacock picks it up off the bounce there. The senior safety. So MRA sitting pretty right now, up 28-10, and now tunnel screen here to Dalton. Minimal gain. Yeah. Nice pursuit by the Prep defense there.
Yeah, see, right now they're in a good position. So right now they're really running their offense now. They're doing mid screens right now to number 11 here. Again, I would not be surprised if they're going to try to take another hit at the end zone here, if not this play, next. But they're in a really good position right now.
And like you said, that you could be patient, take your time. No reason to rush it. Hand off to Latham, and Latham is going to be tackled for a loss and still pushed back as he'll lose close to 4 yards. So it'll be 3rd down and long coming up for MRA. So this Jackson Prep defense trying to get that much-needed stop.
Yeah, if I was the Jackson Prep defensive coordinator, that's the play you got to stop. You got to be able to stop that handoff to that running back, inside give. They need to take that into the halftime and work on that play.
Inside 3.5 minutes here in this first half as Beasley wants to go long. He's got Dalton. Did he haul it in? Did he hang on? He did!
Touchdown.
Unbelievable. And Davis Dalton with the touchdown reception, his 2nd of the ball game. Unbelievable.
Yeah, as we said earlier, Jason, I knew they were going to go take a throw to the end zone.
You literally just said it.
Yeah. Great throw on the quarterback. Again, he didn't get it to the numbers, but he made a catchable throw and gave the receiver opportunity to catch it. Great job by MRA.
And Drew Laird, the cornerback, he was actually kind of hanging all over Dalton there. The extra point is no good, but he was kind of hanging all over Dalton there, who made the touchdown reception. But now Jackson Prep in a hole. It's 34-10 MRA. We'll take a break. Back in 30 seconds here on the Spirit Media Network.
Need your business to stand out and pop? Then it's time to visit Polshap's Screen Print and Embroidery in Brandon. Polshap's can custom design your marketing campaigns with custom screen printing, embroidery, and promotional materials that set you apart from the competition. Speaking of setting apart, Polshap's does all their work in-house from start to finish. No outsourcing, meaning faster turnaround time and lower prices for you, the customer. Visit Polshaps.com to find out more and get started on standing out.
It's scripted. You're going to have to go back to it or something. Well,
back with you here at MRA. And you were just talking about the first couple of plays were scripted for Jackson Prep or MRA?
Jackson Prep.
Yeah.
First plays were scripted. Looked great coming out. But now they're put themselves in the hole, 34-10.
Yeah.
They're going to have to do something that's not part of their identity, Jason.
Good look at the crowd there here at MRA. Nice shot by Chris McDonald. Great job by our crew here tonight as we can feel the temperature start to drop. Here's the ensuing kickoff. Going to be taken by Jackson Prep across the 10, across the 20. Nice return here. Out to the 40, out to midfield. Hurdles a man, and a great return here by Luke Williams. Inside MRA territory. Well, Prep needed a spark, and that could be it.
That's it. They still have some time. It's a great kick return. Got his blockers coming up. He hits that hole. Watch the acceleration. If he can beat that guy, great job by the kicker there. Hey.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's not the kicker, is it?
That is Dalton. Dalton handles kickoff duties too, so he's got 2 touchdown catches tonight and a great tackle.
Great tackle. He's leading the MVP game right now.
How about Latham, though? Latham's got 2 touchdown runs and that strip and that fumble recovery for MRA.
Yeah, he's part of it too.
Yeah, this is going to be flags all over the place against Jackson Prep. Some of them moved and some of them did not, so that will be a flag of 5 yards. It'll bring up 1st and 15, and you can hear the frustration from Coach Black on the other side.
Yeah. But going back to it, Latham in the 11 is doing a great job. They might get the Big Chicken Award tonight if they keep going. You know,
what's that called?
The Big Chicken Award. You know about that? You know?
What's the Big Chicken Award?
You know, when you're the man of the house, you get the big piece of chicken.
Ah, I like it.
Yeah, so, you know.
So now I have to have like a chicken fashion to get. I could do that. I mean, we can add that to the repertoire here. What a catch made here by Jackson Prep and carrying the defender with him. Down inside the KDMC red zone, that's Ince who came up with the catch, and talk about high pointing the football there. He did. and it just wrestled his way inside the red zone.
Yeah, he did a great job. And, you know, he's running back. He came out I'm not sure he came out the backfield here, but great job of he's showing his receiver skills on that play. Good job.
Empty set here, but they do have a wing back to the far side from Maddox. Fires it near side, and it's caught by Birch, and then he is popped out of bounds. It is a Mississippi Ag first down inside that KDMC red zone. It's 1st and goal for Jackson Prep.
Like I said, hitch play, trying to get the quarterback. Oh, DB kind of overshot it and got some yak yards. Always like that yak.
I think Latham heard us talking about the chicken award. He was trying to go for the pick there, right?
Yeah, I know, right? Big chicken award.
The Jackson Prep needing a touchdown in the worst way to get back in this one. Maddox trying to give it to him. Maddox pulled down right at the 2-yard line. What a tackle there by MRA. Coming up to make that stop. We called his name already tonight. Stone Blanton. It'll be 2nd down and goal.
Yeah, it looks like, you know, he's got to get – the play's going to really fall on the quarterback. He's, you know, nice quarterback draw or drive there. I wouldn't be surprised me if they come back to that right now. But it like the –
You never know what they're going to pull out, right? Here's a handoff to the running back, and he is met in the hole and pushed back.
Yeah. You know, again, Jay, we talk about the MO. The MO is 3 yards in the cloud of dust. You know, the big thing right here is this is the play where they're going to have to – they're getting more yards when they're spreading the offense out and letting their quarterback run. It wouldn't surprise me if they go back to that at some point in time because that is what has been working for Jackson Prep.
I want to say Jackson Prep has taken their final time out of the half. They have. We will take it with them. Back in 30 seconds here as Jackson Prep needing a touchdown in the worst way as we'll step aside for 30 seconds here on the Spirit Media Network.
I can totally see us cooking in this kitchen.
I can totally see us cooking like pros with natural gas.
Oh, I would love to soak in that tub.
I'd love to save energy and money with a natural gas water heater.
I can imagine cuddling up in here.
Because natural gas heating keeps the house comfortable when we need it.
We have to get this house.
We have to get natural gas.
We're investing in infrastructure to help bring comfort and savings to you. Visit centerpointenergy.com/natural gas benefits. CenterPoint Energy, always there.
I can totally.
As Jackson Prep trying to get a much-needed touchdown. Here's a handoff to Ince, and he is short. 4th down.
Yeah. They went back to
now we've got a flag on the play here. Did somebody jump early? Either way, you know Jackson Prep's going to go for it.
It's 34-10, rivalry game, 1:11 before second half. You got to go for it.
Oh, boy. Unsportsmanlike? Or was that airplane? Come on, Wayne, you're the football pro. You ever seen that one?
Yeah.
Unsportsmanlike? That's the only thing I can think. Okay. Well, so if it's a penalty against Jackson Prep on 3rd down, that means did the down count or was it? It's got to be post-play, right?
It's a loss of down, looks like.
So it's post-play, so we went from 4th down and goal at the 2 to now 4th and goal all the way back at around the 17-yard line. And they'll wind the clock to start, so here we go. 4th and goal from the 17-yard line. And now MRA takes a timeout. We'll keep it here. How about that? Newman's like, thank you. I've been busy this half. So let's reset for everybody. By the way, we've got the SEC update coming up at halftime. Jason Crowder will get you all set up for SEC games across the Southeastern Conference tomorrow. So little reset here. We started out, it's kind of like that heavyweight fight you're talking about, right? It was Evander Tyson maybe back in the day.
Yeah.
They were trading punches. It was 7-7. Then
somebody got bit.
That's right. Somebody got bit. Jackson Prep would be Evander right now, or would they? I don't know. Which one would they be? Hard to tell.
Hard to tell.
But it was close there, Wayne. It was 10-7. Prep had just taken the lead on a field goal. And then before you could blink, of course, the MRA faithful, as you can see there, having a great time so far tonight. And then it was like the Avalanche just caved in, and now Prep, they're fighting to stay in the game right now.
Yeah, you know, Prep was kind of handicapped coming in, and MRA did a good job in strategy to keep it honest and make a play.
Maddox going to throw towards the end zone, throws into triple coverage, incomplete. And MRA, they will take over on downs, and Prep, needing points in the worst way, they come up empty.
Yeah, again, when you got an offense, play action fake, I'm not sure why you play action on 4th and 17. Well played and well covered by MRA.
You would think if you're Coach Davis, I don't know, maybe you just want to run the clock out here. You got to be pleased with the way your team's played and performed so far this half.
Yeah. Again, it's a rival game. You never know what they're going to do, but if I put my money on a nice conservative play, but again, Jackson Prep has to stop the ball. They got to make tackles because this can easily, if you miss it, you can easily get something break here.
Late substitution for MRA. Right at a minute to go here in this first half, and ultra conservative. He's going to go to a knee, and that should do it. They might have to snap it one more time. But Coach Davis is going to be really pleased with his team at halftime. MRA, the largest margin of victory ever over Jackson Prep, is 21. They're up by 24 right now. Snap to Beasley. He's going to kneel it again. Yep. And that will do it. And get ready to hear the approval from the MRA faithful here. Your recap of the first half, MRA, they really couldn't do anything wrong. They played well on defense. They got some turnovers. They got the running game going. Dalton with a couple of touchdown catches. Beasley has played well. I mean, how would you grade their performance so far?
Right now, I would say I would give MRA an A because they came out and JP hit them really hard. They didn't try to get it back real quick. They made a nice conservative balanced offense and made a long run in the beginning. So I think they're doing everything that they practiced this week. So good job for MRA. Jackson Prep's going to have a lot of things to talk about in halftime. One is that defense. They're going to have to be able to make some plays. We talked about turnovers. Quickest way to lose a game is turning the ball over.
That's right.
Yep.
34-10, MRA on top of Jackson Prep. We will take a 2-minute break, and after that 2-minute break, we will have your SEC update with the one and only Jason Crowder. He'll get you all set for all the games coming up tomorrow in the SEC. What a game tonight. 34-10, MRA on top of Jackson Prep. Back in 2 minutes for your halftime report on the Spirit Media Network.
During times of uncertainty, it's comforting to know we have a healthcare system in our community that's been committed to supporting us for well over a century. In this current time, we are standing together, and our bond is stronger than ever. KDMC, caring for our community like no one else can. During times of uncertainty, it's comforting to know we have a healthcare system in our community that's been committed to supporting us for well over a century. In this current time, we are standing together, and our bond is stronger than ever. KDMC, caring for our community like no one else can.
anytime he can get a shot for you to hit coming out of the commercial and then come back to me, like a give and take. And that way, Chris, he'll keep thinking that, and he's going to have like, oh, I'll get this. Come to Chris.
I like that.
Play this one, and then I'll go to
the SEC update.
Yep.
You can't beat the best, and Bama is the best. That's all any of y'all want to talk about is Alabama.
I wasn't coaching angry out there Saturday. I think that's very big.
Jimbo, that's the worst coach in history.
Who's the second best team in the SEC East?
I got to go with Kentucky.
Bond, handoff, Williams right side, across the 10, to the 5, Travion Williams, up and over and in, and the Aggies win in overtime! Wow!
When I'm speaking facts. I'm just speaking facts.
Burrow dropping back, looking to throw and fire. It's intercepted! Intercepted by the Gators, and it's run back down the sideline by Brad Stewart! How about?
Here's the snap. Placement is down. Kick is up. Line drive kick, and it's good! Tigers win!
This is an SEC update, an inside look at Southeastern Conference football. Hello, everybody. God bless you, and thank you for tuning in. I'm Jason Crowder, your host. Last week in SEC play, number 21 Texas A&M hits a game-winning field goal to top number 4 Florida, 41-38 at Kyle Field.
2 seconds left, tied at 38. Seth Small can deliver the game winner. The snap is good, the kick is up, and the fighting Texas Aggies, a top 5 win. They take down the 4th-ranked Florida Gators. Let the celebration begin here at Kyle Field as it's nothing but Maroon Aggies in the middle of the field celebrating the win.
The voice of the Aggies, Andrew Monaco, with a call from Learfield IMG College. Quarterback Kellen Mond spoke with Network TV about the Aggies' big victory.
It was big time. But, we had our ups and downs this game, but I just told everyone to keep their composure and continue to fight. And the defense was, able to come up with a big-time stop to give us the ball back. So, it's a full team win playing full 4 quarters.
The Georgia Bulldogs used a huge second half to erase a 21-17 halftime deficit between the hedges, outscoring Tennessee 27-0 to snap the Vols' 8-game winning streak.
Stetson clapping his hands. He waves Mack off to the right. Takes the snap, looks, throws over the middle, wide open, caught! Kieras with the 4, spins and backpedals into the end zone. Touchdown, standing up.
The voice of the Dogs, Scott Howard, with a call from Learfield IMG College. The Kentucky Wildcats defense dominates the air raid offense with 6 interceptions, leading to a 24-2 win over Mississippi State in Lexington.
It wasn't pretty, but in some ways it was, because we weren't very proud of the way we played defensively a week ago and really played good enough to win offensively. Tonight it was kind of flipped. We played much better on defense. Offensively, we weren't real clean. Just simple things. We got to get a lot cleaned up, but it feels really good to get the victory.
Head coach Mark Stoops of the Wildcats speaking with the SEC Network following the game. Quarterback Connor Bazelak throws for 4 touchdowns as Missouri accumulates 586 total yards in a thrilling 45-41 upset over the reigning national champion LSU Tigers. However, it was the Tiger defense that sealed the deal, turning over LSU on downs inside the 1-yard line.
4th and goal from the 1-yard line. Davis Price offset left, 2 receivers to the right side. Wing to the right, Carter the tight end. Brennan out of the shotgun, 20 seconds to play. Takes the snap, moving the pocket, right being chased, throws it underneath, incomplete!
The voice of the Tigers, Mike Kelly, with a call from Learfield IMG College. First-year Missouri head coach Eli Drinkwitz talks about getting his first victory.
Our defense just willed it out. I mean, that was unbelievable. That's what we're about. Toughness Tuesday. Fist, faster, stronger, tougher than you in the fourth quarter. We proved it right there.
The Alabama Crimson Tide rushed for 306 yards with 5 touchdowns from Najee Harris alone to win in a shootout over Ole Miss 63-48 in Oxford. It was the highest scoring regulation conference game in SEC history.
Josh McMillan is in. Here now Najee, handoff, slices to his right, throws behind the big body. Touchdown, Alabama!
The voice of the Crimson Tide, Eli Gold, with the call from Learfield IMG College. The Auburn Tigers pull out a close one, 30-28, over the Arkansas Razorbacks on the Plains after junior kicker Anders Carlson hits the game-winning field goal.
Carlson tries to give Auburn the lead. Clock rolls. There's the snap. There's the kick from Carlson. It's on the way. And this one is good! With 7 seconds remaining, Carlson has given Auburn a 30-28 lead on a 40-yard field goal.
The voice of the Tigers, Andy Burcham, on the call from the Auburn Radio Network. Carlson missed a go-ahead field goal attempt on the possession before with just over 2 minutes remaining in the game. Now, there was some controversy in this one. Arkansas recovered a backwards spike, which would have been a fumble by quarterback Bo Nix. But the whistle had already been blown, so Auburn gets another opportunity, as does Carlson, and he hits the game winner. South Carolina rushes for 5 touchdowns and gains its first win of the season in a 41-7 clash with the Vanderbilt Commodores in Nashville.
Hill's going to get under center, I formation. Tailback Harris, sprint draw, up the middle. Kevin going at the 30, 35, 40. Let's see if he can run. 50 at the Vanderbilt 30, 20, 15, 10. Are you kidding me? Touchdown Carolina. Touchdown Kevin Harris. 88 yards in the pouring rain in Nashville. Boom.
The voice of the Gamecocks, Todd Ellis, with a call from Learfield IMG College. And that's a look back at last week's SEC football scoreboard. Stay tuned. We'll preview next week's matchups after this.
The best years of your life. That's how college is often described. That flash of time when you set out and start to figure out who and where you were born to be. Trailblazer, risk taker, caretaker. The first time you feel a part of something bigger. And if you're lucky, those best years of your life, they last forever. Here, it just means more.
Alabama was supposed to be the team that we had to beat that year, at least as far as the conference was concerned, and we did. And I remember the game was played at our place.
I think Alabama had better win or it's sayonara.
Bama has not lost.
Play clock at 3-2. They get it off. Here's the toss. Back left side, turning it upfield with Golden. Cuts in around the defender. He's in for a touchdown.
Jump breaking tackles. Jump 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Nick Jones.
The give again. Derrick Henry on his high horse. He is in. Touchdown, Alabama.
This is always a big game in the Southeastern Conference, but unfortunately it only happens every so often, or at least in regular season play. There's no disputing that these are the 2 best teams in the Southeastern Conference to date, and you probably wouldn't dispute that they're more than likely to meet for the SEC Championship in Atlanta in December. But there's a regular season game that has to be played between the 2 first. Georgia will host Alabama between the hedges this Saturday in Athens. Both are undefeated at 3-0. And we all know that means they're undefeated in conference play because it's an all-SEC schedule this season. And no, this game will not kick off in the afternoon in the normal 2:30 p.m. Central Time slot on CBS. It will be televised by the network, but at 7 p.m. So it will be a night game at Sanford Stadium. And although Alabama's offense set some records in Oxford this past Saturday night, head coach Nick Saban is very concerned about Kirby Smart's Georgia defense.
You know, probably one of the best teams in the country. Kirby's done an outstanding job there. It's got really good personnel. They play well in all phases of the game. Their defense is especially very, very good. Probably maybe the best defensive team in the country all the way around when you talk about stopping the run having good pass defense, getting off the field on third down. They've been very efficient and effective in every part of the game. They have good players. They can rush the passer. They can play the point. So really good defensive team.
Coach Saban is undefeated when facing former assistant coaches. Kirby Smart was his defensive coordinator in Tuscaloosa before taking the job in Athens. He'll try to make it 22-0 this weekend. Kicking off the parade of SEC games this Saturday will be the Auburn Tigers on the road in Columbia, taking on the South Carolina Gamecocks. 11 o'clock is the kickoff on ESPN from Williams-Brice Stadium. Will Muschamp's Carolina Gamecocks got a shot in the arm this past Saturday with a victory in Nashville against Vanderbilt. Auburn, let's say, got fortunate against the Arkansas Razorbacks on the Plains this past Saturday evening. The Tigers are 2-1, could easily be 1-2 in facing the Gamecocks this weekend. There's one other SEC game kicking off at 11 o'clock. It's on the SEC Network, and it's the Kentucky Wildcats going on the road to take on the Tennessee Volunteers on Rocky Top. Tennessee 2-1 after that loss to Georgia last weekend. Kentucky finally getting in the win column with their victory over Mississippi State. The Wildcats are 1-2. Neyland Stadium will be the site. The Ole Miss Rebels looked like they had a lot of fun, even though it was a loss to the Alabama Crimson Tide. Word is around Rebel Nation is Ole Miss football is fun again. They're 1-2, taking on Arkansas on the road in Fayetteville at Reynolds Razorback Stadium. The Razorbacks 1-2. They think football is fun again as well, even though they lost a very tough one, a heartbreaker to the Auburn Tigers last week. And Arkansas head coach Sam Pittman agrees with Ole Miss fans. At least that Ole Miss is fun to watch again. Well, scary, but fun.
They're incredible. I mean, they are. I mean, they're fun to watch. They're scary to watch, but they're fun to watch. And it starts with their quarterback, Corral, and then, Early and Connor are two really good running backs. They've got a nice offensive line, a physical offensive line, and then you go with Drummond, Moore, and Mingo. Those guys can play along with some other guys, and so they've got weapons to throw to. Certainly they're fast pace, and that's what Coach Kiffin's obviously known for offense, and he's known for a reason because he's an excellent football coach, and they've got an excellent offensive football team. Excellent football team.
The game will kick off at 2:30 p.m. Central on ESPN2. The Aggies travel east to take on Mississippi State in Starkville at Davis Wade Stadium at Scott Field. Kickoff is slated for 3 p.m. on the SEC Network, and the Bulldogs have mightily been struggling. After beating LSU to start the season, they have lost their last two and look progressively worse on offense. Texas A&M, after winning its first, losing its second, won last week and looks much better. A&M's 2-1. The Bulldogs are 1-2. Jimbo Fisher, though, comments on this Mike Leach coached Mississippi State offense and team.
I mean, you have to be talented. You have to be diverse. You have to, you have to get. Can you pressure the quarterback? Can you cover? Can you play man to man? Can you play? I mean, it's diversity. I mean, Mike has always thrown the football around. He's done a great job, and he's very sneaky with how he plays in the running game. He'll lull you asleep in those quick screens in the running game he'll have, and he can do it. I mean, so you're going to have to play disciplined, hard, tough football. We're going to have to tackle in space very well. We're going to have to, not miss tackles and give yards after catch. You're going to have to, contain guys, keep leverage on the football, and because they'll throw it. You look at their receivers, there's usually 8-9 guys a game that catch balls. I was looking at the last stat in the Kentucky game. The great tailback Hill had 15 catches. He had 15 catches as a running back. So, I mean, the ball goes all over distribution. So everybody's going to have to do your job. You can't be weak in any points, and it's going to be a tremendous challenge for our defense.
And unfortunately, a couple of games in the Southeastern Conference have been postponed to December the 12th because of a COVID outbreak. The LSU-Florida game has been postponed, as well as the South Carolina-Missouri matchup. That's going to do it for SEC Update this week. I'm Jason Crowder reporting.
King's Daughters Medical Center and Brookhaven Urology are pleased to announce the addition of Dr. Joel Duff to their medical staff. Dr. Duff specializes in general urology, kidney stones, men's and women's urological health, and diagnosing and treating urologic cancers. Don't let these health issues restrict your lifestyle and keep you from enjoying life with your family and friends. Dr. Duff and the staff at Brookhaven Urology are here to serve your needs. To make your appointment, call 601-833-5713 today.
You often hear about Mississippi's best kept secrets. If you're looking for the perfect place for your next weekend getaway or the just right setting for your wedding reception, look no further than the best kept secret in Mississippi, the Cart Barn Inn. The Cart Barn Inn is tucked away in Bruce, Mississippi, less than 30 minutes from Oxford, and is a full-service bed and breakfast. Each room at the Cart Barn Inn is fully furnished, including flat-screen TVs, microwaves, refrigerators, wireless internet, comfortable seating areas, and docking stations for your smartphones just in case you forgot your charger. Enjoy breakfast in the morning or a nice evening walk in our privately fenced-in courtyard. Enjoy the game outside on our patio area or take a walk on our boardwalk to our private gazebo. Kay Tyler and her staff will meet every expectation during your stay. Call and book your reservation today at 662-983-7829 or log on to cartbarninn.com. Cart Barn Inn, the best kept secret in Mississippi.
The Spirit Media Network is providing coverage of sports, faith, and entertainment like no one else in Mississippi and the Deep South. No other media outlet touches all the bases as we do, from the Friday Night Lights to rubbing shoulders with the biggest names in college athletics. Be sure to follow us on our multiple platforms, including Facebook, Twitter, our YouTube channel, and by downloading our Roku/Smart TV channel, Spirit Live. Check out our website at spiritmedianet.com for upcoming projects and broadcasts, and stay up to date with what's happening on the Spirit Media Network, where we're changing the game.
We're back with you here at MRA. Halftime is wrapping up as the MRA Patriots 34-10 over Jackson Prep. And this was a ball game, a matchup between two teams. Only one loss between the two teams, but it's been all MRA so far here tonight. Unbelievable performance by Herbert Davis and his squad. As halftime wrapping up, the players have made their way onto the field to warm up. We'll come back in 2 minutes. Wayne Mackin joins me back in the press box as we'll bring you the second half here. 34-10, MRA on top of Jackson Prep. Back in 2 minutes here on the Spirit Media Network.
During times of uncertainty, it's comforting to know we have a healthcare system in our community that's been committed to supporting us for well over a century. In this current time, we are standing together, and our bond is stronger than ever. KDMC, caring for our community like no one else can.
When it comes to cooking meals, drying clothes, heating water, and my home, nothing beats natural gas from CenterPoint Energy. It's my most affordable energy option. It costs less to use than electricity, propane, and heating oil. So if you already have natural gas, keep it. If you're replacing an appliance, choose it. Natural gas, your best choice. Safe and affordable, rest assured.
For more on the benefits of a natural gas home, visit centerpointenergy.com/natural gas benefits. CenterPoint Energy, always there.
Hello, I'm Gary Jolly from the Tractor Store in Richland. Now's the best time of the year to save more with Mahindra, and it all starts with zero. Pay zero down and 0% interest up to 60 months. That's more for less on many of Mahindra's best-selling models, with tractors that deliver more lift, capacity, fuel efficiency, and built-in weight. So get zero down, 0% interest for up to 60 months on Mahindra, the world's #1 selling tractor, Mahindra, available at the Tractor Store in Richland.
Back with you here at MRA. The teams are continuing to warm up, as it's been all MRA here in this first half over Jackson Prep, 34-10, as this is the 49th meeting between the two teams, and it's been all MRA. Defensively, offensively, they made the plays tonight. As we welcome you back in the press box, I'm Jason Scarborough, Wayne Mackin, and Newman Kazari. Peter Kazari here with us as well. Chris McDonald headed back to the field. And Wayne, tonight it's just, you and I were talking today, talked a couple of times, and we were just talking about how this could be a heavyweight fight, or it could be, as you said, it could be that knockout punch. So far, it's looking like a knockout fight, right?
Yeah. MRA has came out and strictly done the business, and they have came out here and taken care of their business. And they started off very balanced, but they're the team who has not made the turnovers. Old-fashioned say the quicker way to lose the ball game is turn the ball over. And Jackson Prep has had 2 misfortune turnovers, and you can't do that with a high-potent offense like MRA. Jackson Prep coming out, I'm pretty sure Coach Black has talked to them. They're going to go into an identity that they're not familiar with. They are a run offense. Now they're behind a couple of touchdowns, so they're going to have to dig in deep, pull out some plays, and everybody knows it's coming. So this is going to be interesting on how Coach Black comes back and try to counter this punch and make this a ball game.
What are you telling? You've been involved in ball games where you've been ahead, you've been behind. So let's try to go into the locker room of Jackson Prep. You're Maddox, the quarterback. You know he's probably going to want to force some things. You're down 24, and it's that compulsion to try to get it all back on one play, which you can't do. So what would you tell the Jackson Prep players at halftime if you were the coach?
Well, the biggest thing is you got to play 4 quarters, right? You know, growing up, coming up, you know, this is a 4 quarters game. Anything can change this game. You come out, you can go about, if you get a quick score out here, you can get back into playing your offense. But the biggest thing is stay steady, play 4 quarters, play hard, and see if you can get your game in, get back in the game play by play, and not make mistakes.
On the flip side, if you're Coach Davis for MRA, I mean, do you have anything that you can pick on in the first half and say, guys, we got to do this better, and we're going to have to do this better in the second half? I mean, you're up by 3 touchdowns and a field goal.
No, I think they did a really good job. If I was the coach, I'm pretty sure they keep the same pace. If anything, you want to continue and tell them, hey, keep up the pace, continue to play fast. This game is not over. You got to play 4 quarters. I'm pretty sure they're telling their team the same thing. It's not over. JP has a lot of heritage, a lot of history. They're going to come back out, and they're going to give it a fight. Now, back into the knockout punch, right? Hey, you watch out when you have somebody behind the corner, right?
Yeah.
You know, so you got to be able to put them out right now.
A little street fight analogy there.
A little street fight, right?
Well, a couple of storylines. Jackson Prep, of course, Ricky Black, going for career win number 400 so far. It doesn't look good. Here's a short kick to start the second half, taken right up the gut by Vinson. He'll return it close to the 35-yard line, and the MRA offense, which was clicking on all cylinders in that first half, they'll get the football first here in this third quarter.
Yeah, they methodically drove the ball down the field. They took what the defense gave them, put them behind a corner, and then they hit them up top with a play.
Snap here, the pitch here near side to Vinson. Vinson around the corner in a hurry. Now we got some extracurricular here between one of the offensive linemen. Harper Blake for MRA is really upset. He tangles here with William Diaz, the junior outside linebacker, and we got a flag come in. And who did they see first? The first guy or the second guy who retaliates?
It's usually the second guy that usually gets the blame on it. But if I'm MRA, you got to say, hey, look, guys, let's play smart here.
Now, who is this going to go against? Yeah, the official's still talking about it. That's going to be against MRA.
Yeah. JP has to do something to get a spark, right? So if I'm MRA, you don't want to do anything to cause that spark. So,
I mean, Wayne, MRA, they were looking at a second down and short after the run by Vinson. And now it's going to be 1st and 15 after the penalty. Coach Black is near the hash mark for Jackson Prep wanting. He's just standing there near the hash mark. He hasn't moved yet. Coach Black is really upset. He's around the 40-yard line near the hash, and he's not moving. He's saying, I'm not moving until you come over here and talk to me. I haven't seen Ricky Black. There's a good shot from Peter. He is upset. And that's a veteran coach. He knows he can do that. I mean, he was near the hash, Wayne, and he wasn't moving.
Yeah, I never saw that one before.
There's a timeout on the field. I kind of want to keep it here just to see what transpires here, but Coach Black is really giving it to the official here, and some of this could be frustration, and some of this could be to fire his team up.
Well, that's true, and like I said, again, they got to find a spark somewhere. I mean, it doesn't surprise me here, and this is he's been around for a very long time. You need something to spark your team, or douse water on the opposing team. So, and obviously this is what happens. They're behind, and every play counts right now for him. So obviously there's something that Coach Black saw out there that he didn't like, and he wanted to let it be known.
No, they were just talking about, hey, where should I send my Christmas card this year?
Yeah.
You know, you guys still want to go to Waffle House afterwards, right? So, well, still have a flag on the field. They had just marked off the penalty against MRA, I thought, and the flag is still down on the field. Man, this is a long delay. Who do you think does it favor Jackson Prep because it kind of stems the momentum for MRA, or does it really have an effect?
Well, I think it does. I think it does. You have it kind of, when we talked about coming out playing fast, MRA did that. First play was a quick play, a little trickery, and it looks like it's working for JP.
Now it's a sideline warning against MRA.
Yeah.
Well, an interesting start to the second half here. Glad that you're watching wherever you're watching. YouTube, our YouTube channel at Spirit Media Network. On Twitter, Spirit Media MS. On Facebook, Friday Night End Zone page or the Spirit Media Network page. Also our website, spiritmedianet.com. Here's a handoff to Latham. Trying to find some space. Squirts out close to the 40-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 38. Get some of that penalty yardage back. It'll bring up second down.
Yeah, they haven't had a good time stopping that play all day long. Doesn't surprise me if they come back to it.
2nd and 7 now for Beasley, who has just played exceptional tonight, and now a big catch and run here. Will they catch him? One man to beat. What a move there by the receiver for MRA, Ty Brooks, who doesn't have a touchdown catch so far, his 9th reception of the season. Wayne, that was just a quick pitch and catch.
Quick pitch and catch, easy completion. It looks like great job blocking. It looked like that outside defensive back got stuck in that block, and it opened up for a big-time play.
Mississippi Ag first down, KDMC red zone, and MRA looking to pour it on. Direct snap to Vincent, trying to get to the corner there, spinning his way near the 1. It'll be short of the goal line. It'll bring up second down and goal.
Yeah, we talked about containment. We talked about containment, Jason, and that's one thing that if I had to say one word for this defense tonight, it's containment. But hey, it happens. This is a rivalry game. You never know what's going to happen. I'm pretty sure there's some things they're going to look back on when they see this film.
Vincent direct snap again, lunging towards the end zone. He's just shy of that goal line. There's a shot at our KDMC cam. So 3rd down and goal at the 1. 24-point lead for MRA. And if you're just joining us, no, that is not a typo on our Spirit bug. It is 34-10. Roundhouse backfield. There's the snap. Vincent goes in virtually untouched. Touchdown, MRA. And for Vinson, his 11th rushing touchdown of the season, leading the team in the rushing touchdown category. And MRA starting back where they left off in the first half.
Yeah, just, simple. You know who's going to get the ball. You know how they're going to go at it. They just can't stop it right now.
40-10. Who could have seen this coming? The extra point attempt. High snap. The hold is down. The kick is away, and it is good.
Jason, that goes back at old days, back when we played South Carolina and the Mississippi State right after 9/11. And Lou Holtz played a quarterback, and they did a quarterback run like 40 times.
Really?
That game. And he was coming up with the #1 defense in the nation that year. So, there you go again.
Wayne's in the middle of a story, and there's Coach Black again. And this time, Wayne, he's not by the hash, he's inside the hash. But there's a flag that came down after that extra point went through. And they pointed towards MRA. You heard the boos from MRA, the fans here. Coach Black wanting an explanation. So you got a personal foul against MRA and an unsportsmanlike, I guess, against MRA. Yeah. Crazy. All right, so South Carolina had a quarterback that ran 40 times?
Yeah, and, they going against, we were #1 team in defense team stat-wise, and Lou said this plays work, and he ran that quarterback 40 times that game.
Goodness gracious.
So, I wonder if they go back. I wonder they wish if they would have stick to that script.
Maddox was successful running the football for Jackson Prep from the quarterback position. And that opening drive for Jackson Prep, that was the majority of the play call, like you were talking about. It was quarterback power left, quarterback power right, and it worked. Do you think they abandoned that game plan too soon? I know we can nitpick now, but did they abandon it too soon?
No, I think they scripted out exactly what they wanted, and it.
There's a nice return by Birch across the 30 to around the 37.
I think they scripted out just the way they wanted because it forced them into man coverage or zero coverage very early to stop their run. Running back, they had some plays that they did not make that could have had this could have been a completely different game.
That's true.
So once that happened, it kind of put them in a thumper.
So we'll see Maddox. Oh. He's going to come with a quarterback run to the right. Well, he heard you, Wayne.
Run until they stop it.
Gain of about 6, so to bring up 2nd down and 4. Good look at the KDMC cam there on the KDMC replay. Can we compliment our guys tonight? How good a job they're doing?
They're doing a great job.
Yeah.
They're pros.
The Kaz brothers up top with us. So I got a text that we're going to have a chicken award now. Like I'm being asked to do that. Here's a pass far side and just to nobody. Maddox airmails it once again. He was trying to hit Birch on the far side. Incomplete to bring up 3rd down and 4.
Yeah, if I was Coach Black, I would tell him, look, if he's not open, you're going to have to run. I'm rolling you out already. Mm-hmm. If you don't see it there, just go ahead and make it a run. Let's get a positive play.
Here's what's crazy. I know it's a 31-point ball game. There's a lot of football left. And in MAIS football, typically, I think it's around the 35-point margin when they have the running clock. Who would have thought that could be a possibility here? As up to make the catch and off to the races is Ince. Jackson Prep not going away yet as Maddox was nailed on the play. And give credit to Ince, didn't know if he was going to come up with it. And Jackson Prep scoring the touchdown here.
Yeah, you know, we talked about the missed opportunities in the first half. That's an opportunity that they took advantage of. Big-time play for JP. 41-16, we may have a game. Got a lot more to go, but those
Jackson
are the plays
Prep.
you need.
Yeah, you got to score. You got to get back in it one play at a time. Heard a coach one time say, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time.
One bite at a time.
41-17. Jackson Prep not going away yet. We'll step aside and take a commercial break. Back in 30 seconds here on the Spirit Media Network.
Want to save 25 to 30% on your energy bills? Custom Metal Solutions can do it fast with retrofit metal roofing. Throughout the day, asphalt shingles absorb the sun's energy, keeping your attic space hot and forcing your air conditioning to run. Our cool metal roofing product helps reflect the sun's energy, keeping your attic cooler and your AC off. We use top-of-the-line equipment and cut each sheet to your exact measurement to ensure a fast and easy install.
If you want the highest quality metal roofing product on the market, call Custom Metal Solutions today in Flowwood.
Right, yeah. It's a good look at the student section for Jackson Prep. They're fired up again as it's 41-17. Jackson Prep trying to get back in this football game. Is now they'll give the football back to this MRA offense. Can the Jackson Prep defense come up with a stop? End over end kick. Going to be taken at the 11 by MRA. Nice return here. A big return by Vincent across the 40. Stiff arm across the 45 near midfield.
Yeah, he hits that hole very well.
Do you think that maybe sometimes that's the case with kick returners? They try to maybe dance too much, maybe?
Yeah, sometimes they do, you know.
That's easy for us to say, right?
Yeah. The old way is once you see that hole, you got to hit it. I'll say maybe one or two moves, that's it.
Yeah. You don't have that much time to dance back there.
No.
So let's see what MRA does here. There's still a lot of time in this ball game. Here's a handoff to, believe that Swanson, and it is. He's to the 50-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 yards. It'll bring up second down and 5 for the MRA Patriots.
Yeah, they've, again, play fast. MRA is going to have to keep the momentum on their side, keep making these nice runs on first down, and keep this clock running.
Swanson coming left, and he's gobbled up. Getting there first was William McHenry, the big left defensive tackle, all 6 tall, 180 of them. Makes a big stop here, as you see on the KDMC replay.
Big time flow, fighting through that block, 6-3. Fought through that block, kept his outside shoulder open, and made a great tackle. Good job by the defensive lineman.
So 3rd and 10 now. As Beasley, play action, clean pocket, wants to go long, one-on-one coverage, incomplete. Good coverage here by Luke Williams as he was paired up here with Trey Zito. Had a touchdown reception last week. Actually beat Brandon Buckhalter at Hartfield for a touchdown. As a impressive route by Zito. But comes up empty here. We've got a flag down again. Holding against MRA, going to be, of course, declined. So there it is, Wayne. We talked about Prep needing a stop on defense. They got it. Now they've got to cash in on offense.
Yeah, absolutely. If I'm Coach Black, I'm happy right now. He slowed down the game. He worked to get some momentum back on his team. Now they got an opportunity to score again.
We got another stoppage of play. I think this one might go against MRA, and it will. Going to be illegal motion, illegal procedure, or a false start. See what the official tells us. Yep. Start that truck beeping. Got to back them up 5 yards. So you're starting to see a little light here for Prep because MRA, they've shot themselves in the foot with a couple of penalties, big penalties. Prep showing punt block, but MRA gets it away. Fair catch called by Jackson Prep's Birch at the 29-yard line. And that is where Jackson Prep will take over down 41-17. It was 41-10 just moments ago.
Yeah.
And I had a text just a minute ago that said, is your score bug messed up? Because there's no way that's the right score, is it? I'm like, yeah, it's the right score. We're used to seeing these teams go back and forth. It'd be a tighter game. Still a lot of football left. Handoff coming near side to Ince. Lowers his shoulder, not much doing. He'll get out to about the 32-yard line. We'll call it a gain of 3 yards. Bring up 2nd and 7.
Yeah. Again, like we mentioned earlier, that they still have time to play their way of way of playing on offense. As you can see, that they're still running the ball, and again, they're going to have their shots downfield because if their running stays consistent, they're going to have some balls to throw up top.
They send Twins to the far side. Maddox, your quarterback, he's gone the whole way. Here's a reverse coming the opposite side, and a nice carry by Birch. He's close to the Mississippi Ag first down. He took a lick there from the MRA defense. And from the initial spot, they're going to give him that Mississippi Ag first down.
A little trickery there. Great job with that defensive back coming up and stopping that play. If he didn't stop that play, that could have been a couple more yards.
I think he got a heck of a spot. Maybe that's me. I thought his backside came down about a yard shy, but
maybe got him with the forward lean or something.
I guess so.
Like that.
So Jackson Prep. No break huddle. 4 receivers set for Maddox. Maddox, quick pass far side and nearly intercepted.
He saw that one coming. If you see what we did, you see what he's doing, Jay. He's trying to get him in a rhythm. You see those hitches? That DB just saw that and read it, and he broke on that ball. He was smelling that end zone, but no cigar. He forgot the bacon.
That's Latham. He heard you talking about the Chicken Award. He's got the strip, the fumble recovery, 2 touchdown runs. He wanted to make sure he got the Chicken Award tonight.
Oh, the big Chicken Award.
The big Chicken Award, man. 2nd and 10 for Jackson Prep. Maddox, flush from the pocket, rolls, and a one-handed catch by Williams. Williams down inside the KDMC red zone. How in the world did he pull that one in?
It's a big-time play. He made a big-time play for his quarterback. The quarterback kind of overthrew it a little bit, but he caught him with one hand. I tell you what.
Wow.
I tell you what. That's Jason. That's Elderman type, right?
That's what?
That's Elderman, kind of Julian Elderman.
Oh, yeah. I like that.
Snag.
With the comparisons tonight, man, I'm liking it. So Prep inside that KDMC red zone. Maddox wants to go for it all. He's got Birch. High points it. Touchdown. Jackson Prep. What a night Daxton Birch has had between he and Maddox and Williams. They're doing their best to keep this team in it.
Just threw it up. Highest point, he made the catch.
That's about the 5th or 6th time tonight that Birch has been able to just sky upward and two-hand it and high point the football.
Yeah, well, we got a game here. So we talked about it, right? Come out at halftime, be able to still have his identity. It's 41-24 right now. They got 2 quick touchdowns.
Yeah.
And they got 5:30 in the third and another quarter to play. They're not out of this.
You can never count out Ricky Black.
Yeah. And he's also has a big-time play in this quarter. He slowed the momentum down.
Yeah.
He came on the field, and he slowed the momentum down.
I think he did that on purpose, don't you?
It's a possibility.
Now, we mentioned today, you and I were joking on the phone. I said, does Coach Black pull out some tricks? I mean, it's the month of October, right? A couple of weeks away from Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
He pulls out some tricks, right? Him coming out to the middle of the field and just standing there and daring them to snap the football without talking to him?
Well, he knew his team needed a spark.
Apparently it worked.
Yeah.
It was 34-10 at halftime. MRA scored to make it 41-10. Jackson Prep, as Wayne just mentioned, 2 quick scores. It's a 17-point ball game. Big return by MRA out to the 35-yard line. And the MRA offense, after punting it on the last possession, they'll try to get back on track here. Glad that you're with us tonight. It'll be interesting to see here also, Wayne, how aggressive is Jackson Prep's defense on this possession?
Well, you look at it, I mean, they may got some life in them. They got to stop the ball. They're going to try to run it now. You got to stop this run.
Hand off to Latham, breaks the tackle at the line. Latham with the Mississippi Ag first down, and a nice open field tackle there by Ince. But the Mississippi Ag first down for Latham.
Yeah, as you see, MRA is going to go back to what worked for them in the first half. That little inside run play to the running back. Here it goes. It's just a simple inside run. They're not able to stop it.
Back to live action as Latham is pulled down for a loss. Latham collared for a 1-yard loss. They may say 2. So big defensive play there by Jackson Prep.
Yeah, again, that's a good job of stopping it. They're gonna have to consistently stop that inside run in order to get MRA out of their current game plan.
The body language for Jackson Prep's defense is just completely different as well. You see guys pumping each other up and whatnot. Beasley wants to go for it all down the field. It's going to be tipped away and almost intercepted. And now a flag comes in at the end of the play. I thought Williams was going to have a one-hander once again on the defensive side.
Here we go. We got a street route, 9 routes. Got a seam route in the middle. He took away that free safety, threw it to that second guy. Great play by the defense.
So the only question is I didn't really see interference there, did you?
No, I think that was a bang play. I think.
Well, the ball was tipped too. That's the other thing.
Yeah.
I didn't really see, but they are marking it off, I believe, against Jackson Prep.
Oh
that's goodness!
That's a break for MRA.
I did not see interference on that play. I thought it was just like you said, a bang play, but it results after the penalty in a Mississippi Ag first down.
This is what MRA need right now. This may break the fever.
Patriots showing pressure off the edge. Here they come, and the play is whistled dead.
Yeah.
And probably going to go against the offense here. Typically when they stop the play. No, they're signaling towards Jackson Prep. Goodness gracious.
They had two dog blitzes on the outside there. You can see it seemed like Coach Black and the defensive coordinator was trying to get that momentum back and set them back. Unfortunately, it looked like the defense got a little
greedy.
Just a little bit.
So Prep had wrestled the momentum away from MRA, and MRA doing their best to wrestle it back. Beasley back to pass on a 1st and 5 pump fake. Now going to be sacked. Held the football too long, and coming up with the tackle is T.J. Watts, the senior right defensive end, and he is pumped.
Yeah, his first read was not there. He kind of held on the ball a little bit too long. He has to remember 2.5 seconds. He has to make a decision whether he take off a run or get rid of the ball. Now you see you're 2nd down and 14 instead of 2nd and 10.
2nd and long for MRA. As
we always told sacks are bad back if you're.
Oh yeah,
sacks are bad.
For sure. Beasley snaps the ball, pressure coming. Beasley throws to Latham. Latham tries to reverse his field, and he's popped and laid down close to the line of scrimmage. Getting there to make the tackle was number 24 for the Patriots, Gibson Brown, who's in the game at defensive back for Jackson Prep. 3rd down and long coming up.
Nice play, like MRA did, like a little HBO route, halfback option. Throw it to the running back to the outside, but they did a great job defending that. I'm surprised. That's the first time I saw him run that play. Jackson Prep did a great job of defending it.
You loved throwing to the running backs back in the day, didn't you?
You know, yeah, absolutely. We had to, should have threw it to him more.
Here's Beasley. Quick dump off to Latham. Can he get to the sticks? He's going to be knocked down at the 31-yard line. He's going to be, I'm going to say, a long 2 short 3 short of the 1st down. Oh, what do you do here, Coach Madkin?
I mean, they're working at running back right now. Maybe they isolate the running back with the middle linebacker and do a little angle route.
MRA going quick here. They're giving the appearance that they're going for it. 4th down and 3. Trips to the far side. Latham in the backfield with Beasley. They are going to go. Beasley back to pass. Now he wants to take off and run. Beasley close. I don't know. He did get it. That last second effort there. He plunges forward for the Mississippi Ag 1st down.
Smart play by the quarterback. Quick play. It wasn't there. He looked one time, wasn't there. Take off running. Get the 1st down. Good job of getting your head north and keeping your offense on the field.
So 1st and 10 for MRA. Nice response here so far on this drive by Coach Davis's squad. They had given up 2 quick touchdowns to Jackson Prep after they looked like they were going to run away with it, 41-10, and then Jackson Prep gets a couple of scores. Here's Swanson, and he is completely snowed under. Go ahead. Getting there first was McHenry.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Great job by the defense there. That's actually almost similar to play where they ran that big, long 73-yard run at the end of it. But this time they had those dog blitzes, and they actually stopped it.
Like we said, this body language by Prep on defense, they're still down, but their body language is a lot better here this 3rd quarter. Pressure coming. They set up the screen to Vincent with room in front. He's inside the KDMC red zone with the Mississippi Ag. 1st down. Beautiful play design there. MRA on the march again.
Yeah, I mean, you don't get to close to 400 wins without having some type of ability to get your team to come back out and fight. And it's a big-time play by MRA.
Vincent coming right into our living room there.
Yeah.
1st and 10 is Beasley going to hand off to Latham going right side, picking and choosing his way. It will be a minimal gain. Actually, they may give him about 4.
They're going to have to stop that inside run, cut it down to maybe 1 or 2 yards per carry. If they're still getting that 4 yards on the inside run, I won't be surprised you'll see number 2 coming up here pretty soon with that quarterback draw.
MRA says, you know what? We're not going to snap it again on this side of the 3rd quarter. Let's take it to quarter number 4. MRA 41, Jackson Prep 24. We're back in 60 seconds here on the Spirit Media Network.
During times of uncertainty, it's comforting to know we have a healthcare system in our community that's been committed to supporting us for well over a century. In this current time, we are standing together, and our bond is stronger than ever. KDMC, caring for our community like no one else can.
Entertainment like no one else in Mississippi and the Deep South. No other media outlet touches all the bases as we do, from the Friday night lights to rubbing shoulders with the biggest names in college athletics. Be sure to follow us on our multiple platforms, including Facebook, Twitter, our YouTube channel, and by downloading our Roku/Smart TV channel, Spirit Live. Check out our website at spiritmedianet.com for upcoming projects and broadcasts, and stay up to date with what's happening on the Spirit Media Network, where we're changing the game.
Good. Off we go with the fourth quarter. A good look at the Jackson Prep student section there. They're not going anywhere. They believe in their Jackson Prep Patriots. An uphill road here in this fourth quarter, 41-24. MRA on top of Jackson Prep. Nice crowd here tonight. Finally football weather, Wayne.
Yeah, it reminds me back to some old football high school coach. He used to always say, great day for football.
There you go.
It's a great night for football, Jason.
And it was a gorgeous day. It didn't start off that way. It was kind of cloudy. Didn't know if we were going to have sunshine today. We did. Just a gorgeous October day. And glad that you're with us here on this crisp and cool October night. Beasley on first down, drops to pass, throws short. Breaking the tackle is Davis. And Davis Dalton down close to the 5-yard line. It'll be second down and short coming up for MRA.
Nice little drag route, little shallow route. Made a great catch. And the yak after the play is a big-time offensive play by number 11.
Davis Dalton has great size, 6'3", 185. Big target for Zach Beasley, who's got trips to the far side of the formation. Hand off to Latham, and the ball's loose. There's a skirmish for it.
Look out now.
Jackson Prep has recovered.
Got a little high stepping going on here.
Here's a look at the KDMC replay. Latham, and I can't tell who stripped it there.
Great hit. We talked about the inside run, how they have to stop it.
Wow.
They stopped it, Jason, and got the ball.
So I'm going to go into the future here. If Jackson Prep scores here, ... Finish that sentence for me. What you looking to the future, Wayne?
Jackson Prep scores here, we have a different ball game.
There you go.
A different ball game. The momentum will completely shift if this happens.
Well, they've got it with their heels on their own goal line. Maddox is back to pass, going to lollipop it here. Trying to hit number 21 for Jackson Prep. That's John Kennedy Nowell. He's the tight end. He doesn't have any catches yet. Trying to go for his first catch. There's a good shot from her.
Looking for a play. That's a smart play. It's always, statistically, it's always good to throw out your end zone because they're not looking for it. So that was a good time to take a shot. Risky, but high reward.
What an incredible shot there. So Prep, 2nd and 10 from their own. Looks like it's right at their 2-yard line.
Now they took that first shot. Now they need to worry about, look, we got to get this first down. Let's get away from our end zone, and let's see if we can get some nice, at least 5 or 6 yards to get out of the end zone. This is a really important play for Jackson Prep.
So much so that the Patriots, the Jackson Prep Patriots, have asked for and received a timeout, and we will take it with them. 41-24, there's new life for Jackson Prep as they have the football 2nd and 10 when we come back on the Spirit Media Network.
See us cooking in this kitchen.
I can totally see us cooking like pros with natural gas.
Oh, I would love to soak in that tub.
I'd love to save energy and money with a natural gas water heater.
I can imagine cuddling up in here.
Because natural gas heating keeps the house comfortable when we need it.
We have to get this house.
We have to get natural gas.
We're investing in infrastructure to help bring comfort and savings to you. Visit centerpointenergy.com/natural gas benefits. CenterPoint Energy, always there.
Back with you here at MRA as Jackson Prep takes a timeout. Important play, important possession as Jason Scarborough, Wayne Matkin, Newman Kazari, Peter Kazari here in the press box with you. Chris McDonald on the field, our sideline KDMC cam, our field cam tonight. And Wayne had talked about it before the break there. Not a bad decision to burn that timeout. It's an important possession. Maddox going to pitch, in trouble. Can he get out of the end zone? No, it's a safety.
Wow. I didn't see that coming. It's a really tough play. You know, to pitch the ball in your own end zone.
Incredible shot there. Credit to our crew, the Kazari brothers and Chris McDonald. We call them Return of the Mac.
Return of the Mac.
There you go. The safety makes it 43-24. What do you think about the play call there for them to go option pitch with their heels basically on their own goal line?
Well, do that off of center increases that risk ability because you're pitching it back into the end zone. So it only takes one missed block for that to turn really ugly, which it did. I'm kind of thinking they probably wish they would have had that play call.
I really thought Maddox was going to take off because he's had success running the football from that quarterback power, quarterback sweep, whatever you want to call it. And I thought he really has had some success tonight running the football. And I really thought he was going to take off there. I think we both did.
Yeah.
Right?
I thought I would see something north on that particular play. Or if you throw some type of ball, some type of medium route, shallow route, or something to the back. Again, we're in uncharted territory. But hey, if they would have ran it and it would have worked,
oh yeah,
you know, he may have been down and scored a touchdown. But great play by MRA to play disciplined football, and that goes back to when they played Trinity.
Yeah,
from what I gathered, they played disciplined football.
They
did not break, and they didn't make a lot of mistakes.
There's Vincent spinning to the 40, and then he's punished as Jackson Prep had to kick from the 20-yard line after the safety. So great field position here for MRA. Vincent a little gimpy coming up, but he is able to get to the sideline here.
Yeah, I've noticed that's the second time he's kind of limped off there. Hopefully he's okay.
How tough is this if you're the quarterback or you're just a player on a team and you know you got the team, you got them where you want them. You're up 19. How hard is it to just keep that same energy and effort on every play?
You know, it's tough, but
Here's Latham trying to get away. Latham still carrying folks with him. That might be the toughest 2-yard run he's had all year.
Yeah, and if you want that's what Jackson Prep wants. Get those inside runs down to 1 or 2 yards and get them in a situation of punting and getting the ball back.
19-point lead for MRA. They've led by as much as 31 tonight. Beasley back to pass. Going long. Davis. Dalton is there. It's tipped up in the air. Incomplete. And MRA fans want interference, and there are no flags. That was kind of close.
Let's see here. Again, he's looking him off left, right. I think he knows where he's going with the ball. Had him beat.
Did it hit him in the helmet?
We saw an arm come up right there.
I'll say this. I feel like there was more contact on that one, which wasn't much, than the one that was called down here late in the third quarter. But either way, They don't ask us. We just call the game. 3rd down and 7 for MRA. If you're Jackson Prep, this is where you need to stop. Beasley, quick pass here near side to Latham. He's going to have the first down and lowers his head inside the Jackson Prep 45-yard line down to the 41.
Great play. Great play. Little HBO action here. Boop. It's been open.
What was that sound?
Boop.
You had some good running backs to throw to back in the day, right?
Yeah. Senzo Miller, J.J. Johnson, little Dante Walker.
Here's a handoff to Swanson, sweeping left. Swanson turns on the Jets, lowers his head. He's got another Mississippi Ag first down, and now MRA just looking to chew clock and get out of here with a win and remain undefeated. If you're just joining us, Coach Ricky Black from Jackson Prep, seeking career win number 400. MRA seeking their first 3-game winning streak in the series. Also, if this score holds up, it would be the first time MRA in a season after a championship season defeats their rival Jackson Prep. They've never won a championship the previous season and then come back the following season and beaten their rival. So a lot of things to look at if this score holds up. So there's a timeout on the field. We will take it with them. 43-24. MRA on top of Jackson Prep. We're back in half a minute on the Spirit Media Network.
During times of uncertainty, it's comforting to know we have a healthcare system in our community that's been committed to supporting us for well over a century. In this current time, we are standing together, and our bond is stronger than ever. KDMC, caring for our community like no one else can.
So the timeout was to measure. I think they're trying to get the change straight here. MRA, they move down to the Jackson Prep 31-yard line. 9 minutes and change remaining in this one. First and 10 for Zach Beasley and crew, and now we have a timeout by MRA. So we will take a timeout again. Let's step aside here as MRA will talk it over. Up 19 here on the Spirit Media Network.
The Spirit Media Network is providing coverage of sports, faith, and entertainment like no one else in Mississippi and the Deep South. No other media outlet touches all the bases as we do, from the Friday Night Lights to rubbing shoulders with the biggest names in college athletics. Be sure to follow us on our multiple platforms, including Facebook, Twitter, our YouTube channel, and by downloading our Roku/Smart TV channel, Spirit Live. Check out our website at spiritmedianet.com for upcoming projects and broadcasts, and stay up to date with what's happening on the Spirit Media Network, where we're changing the game.
So Coach Herbert Davis, he exhausted timeout, and the MRA Patriots talk it over. What a performance here tonight. MRA, hand off to Swanson right up the gut and cuts it out to the outside. Inside the 25, close to the 23. Just a little shy of a Mississippi Ag first down.
Yeah, again, the inside run has hurt them all night. If I'm Jackson Prep, great job by the offensive line with that pancake. If I'm Jackson Prep offensive line, I'm getting in my team's, getting in their face grip a little bit. You got to stop the inside run. If they don't stop it, this game is pretty much over.
MRA, handoff to Swanson, tries to bounce it out to the outside. Looks like Swanson ran into his own man there. There was kind of a mix-up on the exchange there. Tackle for loss, back behind the 25. It'll bring up 3rd down for MRA. Coach Davis's squad in no hurry. And here's the crazy thing about this game. these two teams can meet again in the championship game. It's very likely. Matt Jones, the star running back for Jackson Prep, out tonight. He missed last week as well with a broken foot. Here's a handoff to Tyler Latham, a little juke step, and he's got the Mississippi Ag first down inside the KDMC red zone. What a move there by Latham.
Yeah, again, inside run. Great job at the offensive line. Could stay in a hat-to-hat on that block. Let the running back do the rest of the job. I like number 21, the way his vision is. He does a really good job.
Now Latham's going to split out to the left, and now you've got encroachment here by Jackson Prep and their defensive unit, and it's been that kind of night for Coach Ricky Black's squad. Give credit to these student sections. I mean, they have shown up and shown out tonight, and no one's leaving from either side. That's how invested these communities are into both of these programs. First and 5 for MRA. Beasley, Vincent inside the 10. He's close to a first down.
Yeah, it looks right now MRA is basically saying you're going to have to stop this inside run. I think the closer and closer they get to that, in between that 10-yard line, we're going to see two. We're going to see two get back into we're going to see two get back into that drive again. That dive, excuse me.
And Prep looks like they're going to be guilty again of jumping offside. So 2 offside penalties here in the last couple of minutes. Gosh, in the last minute. So first and goal, they'll put it about the 4-yard line maybe. Yeah, right at the 4. Clock rolling as we are inside 7 minutes now. Beasley takes, he wants to throw over the middle, incomplete. It is receiver in the hands, that's Sam Polis.
It's the only place you don't want to throw it to him, I guess. No, it happens.
Where did you try to, was it the chest? Was it different receivers where you wanted to place the ball? I know everybody's different, but of course you want to put it near their hands.
In between the numbers.
Yeah.
In between the numbers. That was an excellent throw, and he just came a little short on it. I think he had to get past that outside linebacker. It may cause him to lose focus.
Beasley going to pitch to Vincent, trying to get to the corner, and he jumps in to the end zone. Vincent with a second touchdown of the night, and MRA an extra point away. As you look at the KDMC replay here.
It's a hard runner. Great job of outside. We talked about it, containment.
49-24. MRA an extra point away from hanging 50 on Jackson Prep. The extra point is up, and it is good. MRA 50, Jackson Prep 24. We step aside for 60 seconds here on the Spirit Media Network.
The Outdoorsman Tractor Package is here at Mississippi Ag. Choose a 3 Series John Deere tractor tailored to your horsepower needs and get all the attachments you require for the fall in one convenient package, including a loader, disc, and spreader starting at $315 a month. And as always, you get it all covered by our 10-year warranty. With 0% financing for 60 months, it's a deal that is sure to help you get your food plots ready for the season. Some restrictions apply. See dealer for details. Offer expires 10/31/19.
50-24. Here's a good shot at some happy MRA Patriots. What have you thought about the atmosphere here tonight? Pretty good atmosphere, right?
Yes. great day and good atmosphere, and kids are playing some good football.
I got to brag on my guys tonight, Wayne. You know, when your teammates do well, you brag on them, right?
Yep.
I got to brag on my teammates tonight. Got to brag on the Kazari brothers. Got to brag on Chris. Got to brag on you, man. Yay.
Yeah, everybody get it, huh? I appreciate it.
I'm giving a Big Chicken Award to my crew.
Big Chicken Award.
Can I give away 2?
They can get the big. There's only a couple.
Can I give away? Okay,
there's only a couple big piece of big chicken.
Okay.
Now.
So I can give away, but I can give away 2.
Yeah,
right?
Give away 2.
All right. So what would you do if the next ball game you come and do with me, I've got this chicken figurine with the Spirit logo on it.
Big Chicken Award.
Yeah, the Big Chicken Award, man.
Yeah, I'm sure you heard that before, right? No,
oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Man Big Chicken Award. Yeah.
Man in the house, come home hard day work.
So on the field, who's got the Big Chicken Award on the field? I mean, you've got Latham's had a big game. As Maddox is going to drop back to pass here. He's going to take off and run. Maddox running into his own man. Holds on to the football there. You heard Wayne say, hold on to the ball. He'll get out to the 25-yard line. So for MRA, they've had Davis. Dalton has had a big game, 2 receiving touchdowns, right? You've got Latham from MRA. He had the strip, fumble recovery, 2 touchdown runs. Benson for MRA has 2 touchdown runs. And how about Beasley, the quarterback for MRA? He's played well. He hasn't forced anything. He's ran the offense to perfection. I mean, there's a lot of choices here. Here's a little dump off to the fullback, making his way across the sticks for the Mississippi Ag first down is Braden Mabry, the fullback for Jackson Prep. That's a Patriot first down.
Yeah. You know, as you talked about that, that's a tough list to figure out.
That's a big list.
Yeah, I would have to break down who actually. It's still 5 minutes left, but.
You see, I threw in Beasley for you, the quarterback, right?
Yeah.
I'm trying to give you some love here.
Yeah, distributor. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we got somebody cramping here.
Uh-oh. Is that Latham? Yeah, that's Latham. Latham. Is he asleep? Latham looks like he's cramping pretty big there. And he's one of the ones up for the Big Chicken Award. Latham's going to bounce up here. That's good. Probably exhausted.
Yeah, I mean, he's playing on both sides of the field. Couple of touchdowns, couple of strip fumbles.
It's had a big night.
Really big night.
And what's interesting is today we were talking about running back by committee. That may be how Jackson Prep would have to go about this ball game tonight. But that's been what MRA's done. They've used the Latham brothers. They've used Vincent. They've used Swanson. A couple of times Beasley has taken off and ran for a first down. It's been impressive. It really has. And you mentioned that about Latham playing on both sides of the football. That's what's so crazy. There's a lot of these MRA Patriots, they do play on both sides of the football, but their production, it doesn't slow down. As Maddox is back to pass, and he's going to be sacked. MRA came into tonight with 25 sacks. They have added to that total here tonight. Maddox had nowhere to go with the football.
Great, look at that nose guard. Great pull drive off the center. He put him on, had him on skates.
Thomas Adams, the nose guard for MRA.
That's a big-time play by that nose guard. By bull rushing him straight into the quarterback, keeping his outside shoulder open and going for the sack.
2nd and 16. Maddox is back to pass, throws, and it's going to be incomplete. Trying to hit his receiver, number 34, William Diaz. William primarily plays on defense. He's in as a receiver here. Incomplete. It'll bring up a 3rd down for Ricky Black's Jackson Prep squad.
Yeah, he kind of came with a shallow route there. The ball was a little bit high. That's a dangerous ball. It got it popped up. You got to put it in between his numbers. That could have easily been picked. That's the hardest thing about those shallow routes. You got to keep it low and in his chest so he can catch the ball and run.
3rd and 16. Maddox runs into his own man again. He is in trouble, and he is drilled. A flag is down on the play. It looks like it happened away from the actual play. So we will check the marker. Look at the KDMC replay here.
Yep. It looks like he got a little bit anxious there in the pocket. Right now, again, sacks are bad. The clock is stopped now, but he has to. They're going to have to take some shots downfield if I was them, but right now they're going to kick it.
Yeah, they declined the holding penalty. And Jackson Prep facing 4th and 16. Maybe a little surprised that, I know you don't want to make the final score worse than it is, but at this point, you don't have anything to lose, right? To go for it.
Yeah, but 4th and 16.
Yeah, you don't want that final score to be 57-24.
Yeah. And I don't see MRA letting off the pedal.
Really? You don't think they're going to call the dogs off? Here's a...
I don't know. Would you in a rival game?
I don't know.
You've only won 3 in a,
They've never won 3 in a row against Jackson Prep.
You know, it's one of those deals where.
What would you do? that was a trick question, wasn't it? I know what you would do.
I would tell my kids, if you're out there, I'm telling them to compete and play fast. You know, or I put my change it up a little bit and have them play fast. You know, you coach your kids to compete and get better. So
oh man, what a great shot there. Our KDMC/Spirit Cam handoff looks like that is Swanson, I believe. Or is that? Yep, that's Swanson, and a flag comes in at the end of this play. All right, I'm going to say it.
Inside run.
But is it me or we're seeing a lot of flags here right at the end of this game? It's been a pretty clean game. So why the hankies now?
I think the ref is enjoying this weather.
That's got to be it, right?
They get to try it there.
He has to pay for Waffle House, though, for past a certain time here, right?
Yeah.
They have to pay for Waffle House.
Yeah. You know, the referees get to.
Ooh.
Referees get to try out their hand warmers. You know.
What's the craziest thing you've ever said to a referee that you can say? Jeez. You know, when maybe he missed a call against you, maybe somebody drove you into the turf, you kind of held on too long on a sack or something.
You know, I was pretty humble with referees. I didn't say a lot to referees. I didn't. No.
Because Coach Sherrill did it for you.
Yeah, absolutely. I know one time I didn't think the ref kind of protected me. Got laid into me, and then he was looking over the top of me like, "Are you okay?" If you got to ask that, chances are I'm not.
Chances are you need medical attention.
Yeah.
The penalty was a face mask personal foul. And here's the handoff. I want to say that's Swanson, and it is Swanson getting a lot of work here tonight, late in this fourth quarter. As MRA close to the 32-yard line. Great gain on first down there. Boy, when you look at the folks that MRA, the players that they have, Swanson is a junior. The Latham brothers. J.J. Latham is a sophomore. Tyler Latham is a junior.
Yeah. It looks like they're giving him a break. They're giving the 21 a break, which is he's well deserved of, you know. And if you're a coach right now, you want to make sure you're keeping people healthy because, you know, they're playing on both sides of the ball, you know, and time to give some more kids the opportunity to run the ball.
Clock will start, and MRA, they're just going to chew up as much clock as they can. I think I saw a little dance move there from Davis Dalton. Nice shot there by our Chris McDonald. Beasley going to hand to Swanson. Swanson fighting for yardage. Boy, he runs hard. And Swanson near that KDMC red zone. So win number 400 for Coach Ricky Black is going to have to wait. I'm sure he's going to hit 400 at some point this season, but it is not going to happen against the rival MRA Patriots. But you got to think when Jackson Prep gets Matt Jones back to the fray, that improves their chances to meet MRA once again, and next time in a championship game.
Yeah, it may increase their chance of a more competitive ball game. I mean, think about it. 40 to 50% of your offensive production is just gone. You gotta give them a hats off for how they came out, start the game. But it's hard for any team,
sure,
any level, to come back from that. And so
the MRA a snap or two away from this one being done. What a win for MRA as this handoff goes to Swanson, just trying to run some clock out here. In MRA, they will not have to snap it again. They remain perfect at 8-0, and the first 3-game winning streak ever against Jackson Prep happens here tonight on the KDMC Game of the Week, fueled by Centerpoint Energy. 50-24, your final score, MRA over Jackson Prep. And I got to tell you, we came in tonight, we thought it would be a nail-biter, and you actually asked me today, why do you think it's going to be a nail-biter? We were just going on history, right? Going on when these teams typically meet, what you see on paper, but as we found out, you can't always go by what you see on paper. MRA, impressive performance.
Yeah, Jason, at the end of the day, the game always have to be played, and you never know how it's going to work out. At the end, the kids made plays, and MRA made more tonight. So hats off to MRA, and they have a nice football team. So hats off to MRA.
So what are you telling, before we let you get out of here, if you're Jackson Prep's coach, what are you telling Ricky Black? What are you telling your squad? Big loss, got to bounce back. Your star player was out. What are you telling your team?
Well, the first thing I'll tell them is keep their head up, which I'm pretty sure you're doing. But he also saying we have a lot to learn here. We made a lot of mistakes. We shot ourselves in the foot a couple times. We figured out a little bit more about ourselves. And we're going to find out next week in practice who's going to compete, who's going to fight back, and make the best out of this. Going forward.
Well, that's going to do it for us here, folks. Here tonight, we're going to throw it to a 2-minute break to round out the broadcast. Hey, will you come back? You come back to a game with us?
Oh, that's smart. You put me on the blast right there. I enjoyed it.
No, he knows he's coming back. Newman knows you're coming back. Peter does too. I mean, we enjoyed having you, man. I think you did a good job.
Yeah, thank you. I enjoyed it. It's good to be back to watch a little high school football. Brings me back to my good old days in high school.
Well, I want to start. I'll publicly thank you. This summer, we got to sit down with you for our edition of Audibles with you at your house there. Met your great family. Got to hang out in your incredible man cave. I'm going to brag on your man cave right here. I'm not lying, man. That thing was great. And so I hope you'll be able to come back and hang out with us here on another broadcast. You did a great job.
Absolutely. Thank you, guys. Enjoyed it.
All right, folks. One final time, 50-24. MRA over Jackson Prep. For Chris McDonald on the field tonight with the KDMC Spirit Camp. Newman Kazari, Peter Kazari, and former Mississippi State great quarterback Wayne Mack, and I'm Jason Scarborough. We throw it to a 2-minute break, and we wrap things up here on the Spirit Media Network.
You often hear about Mississippi's best kept secrets. If you're looking for the perfect place for your next weekend getaway or the just right setting for your wedding reception, look no further than the best kept secret in Mississippi, the Cart Barn Inn. The Cart Barn Inn is tucked away in Bruce, Mississippi, less than 30 minutes from Oxford, and is a full-service bed and breakfast. Each room at the Cart Barn Inn is fully furnished, including flat-screen TVs, microwaves, refrigerators, wireless internet, comfortable seating areas, and docking stations for your smartphones just in case you forgot your charger. Enjoy breakfast in the morning or a nice evening walk in our privately fenced-in courtyard. Enjoy the game outside on our patio area or take a walk on our boardwalk to our private gazebo. Kay Tyler and her staff will meet every expectation during your stay. Call and book your reservation today at 662-983-7829 or log on to cartbarninn.com. Cart Barn Inn, the best kept secret in Mississippi.